The individual views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of Green Ties Media. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning,
Let's
good morning, good
go.
morning. We gonna go ahead and do what it do this morning. Yeah,
SJ1 Trey.
yeah.
Why so serious?
Good morning.
And if you're not here
I
today,
love that Why So
it's
Serious.
it's the mafia. Who next? It's the
Who next, y'all?
mafia. We next. It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's us against it's us against the world. It's us against us. Buffalo against the world. It's us against it's us against the world. It's us against us. It's Buffalo against the world.
SJ1 Trey. Pulling up in this big body like Brewster. You even rich like Reed and Diggs, we move so well. You should know the drill. You should know the vibes. If it ain't red, white, and blue, baby, that's not my size. It's the mafia, the fan base that'll die for you. On Sundays, we are not cool. Any other days, we'll ride with you. We heaven sent, we're Hamlin win. Three spoke to God and said thanks, though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base, though.
Now turn it up. Turn it up. 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 It's the mafia. Who next? It's the mafia. We next. It's the mafia. It's the mafia. We next. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. Buffalo against the world. It's us against us. It's us against the world. It's us against us. It's Buffalo against the world.
Man. Thank you to Cool Brothers and Stevie Johnson. Oh, I'm restricted again, y'all. Here I
Yeah,
go.
no doubt. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We is here this morning on this amazing, amazing Thursday. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Good morning. Share, and all that good stuff. Like and comments and the highlights and all that. No doubt, we appreciate y'all this morning. What's going down?
Yes,
New?
yes. Grand Rising and hey, Byers Banger, thank you so much for tapping in. I love seeing his name pop up.
Yeah. It feels
Loyal
like a Thursday,
listener.
dog. It feels like a Thursday, dog. It is Wednesday.
Right. Listen, I was thinking in my head that it was Thursday. I was
Me
thinking
too.
Happy
Me too.
Thursday, and I was like, it's not yet.
Not yet. You know. Man, we had a nice night last night with the That Green Show.
Yes, we did. Big shout out to my co-host, the beautiful Jasmine and Bro Mike, and big shout out to Big Mike. I know that you were there in spirit. You were traveling at the time, so I appreciate you all for joining us last night. Last night's show was so dope. I got a lot of feedback from last night's show already. People were inboxing me, telling me that, it just felt so nice that I seemed very happy. It was nice seeing the team back together. So got a lot of feedback last night. So thank you everybody who tuned in. If you did not watch last night's show, please check in with the Vet Green Show. If you have not subscribed to my new YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to, hey, Allie Black. I got to get him on the show too. Dope. I saw him on the evening show with D'Amica Love
Yeah.
the conversation, love the music. So I definitely jumped in his inbox, like, okay, I got to get you on my show because I
Yeah.
love good music and I love great conversation. And when I find somebody that gives great conversation and has great music, it's just a win-win for me. So big shout out to you, Ali Black. I have not forgotten. We're gonna either get you on this morning show,
Yeah.
or get you on the Vet Green show.
Yeah. You know, we also working on getting Fat Goats Records is being on the morning show. We working on that. You know what I'm saying? Me and him been chopping it up a little bit. He got the review show, you know what I'm saying, every day at 7 o'clock. Tune in on Facebook when he got the review show and all that. He's doing this thing and help people get it back. You know what I'm saying? And also shout out to DJ M80, his launch of his new studio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and book y'all some studio time in there too, because we got so many amazing studios, recording studios in Buffalo, man.
Ooh.
There's no excuses that everybody should have a bad sound. That's for sure. So they got amazing certified engineers in Buffalo, and them two studios off the chain besides Kid Cole's, one of the top, if not the top studio in Buffalo is Kid Cole. You know, Kid Cole's in the industry, so he's an industry engineer and producer out of Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of stuff for for a lot of folks in the game, from Case to SWV to Mary J and all that. So shout out to Kid Cole. He's one of the top out of Buffalo. But we got people that got that similar same sound, just as good as him. Since DJ, rest in peace, DJ Shay. DJ Shay was the one that put the spark in the city. Now we have DJ M80 Studios, nice and crisp. Yeah, grand opening was on the 13th. And and Fat Goat, everybody know about Fat Goat Records, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them brothers, man, no doubt.
Okay, for those of us who may not know about Fat Goat, hey Jose, thank you so much for tapping in. Appreciate you so much. Thank you everybody who continues to tap in with us. Make sure you do us a favor, please, and put @followers. That way your followers can listen to the dopest morning show ever as well.
Yeah, did highlights in that thing.
Yes. So what
highlights?
For those of us who are not in the know and been in this thing forever, like you, Joker, talk to us about some of these names that you just gave us, because a lot of us may not know who these people are. They may be, goats, but all of us haven't been in the industry like you, Joker. So these brothers been doing their thing. A lot of folks, they got a nice thing for themselves. Fat Ghost, DJ M80. These brothers is definitely doing their thing. DJ M80 is part of Wu-Tang Radio. He's a Wu-Tang affiliate like myself. They've been doing their thing. They popping. They on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? They not on no, on that low level. They definitely on in the industry. But them brothers doing their thing. His studio just opened up. I'm gonna get the address from M80 so I can post it up for anybody that want to go to the studio. We could definitely do what it do. But y'all can definitely go to M80. He spells it out on Facebook, and go ahead and follow him, inbox him. He got it on his page, and you can just do what it do if you were looking for some good sound. I've been knowing M80 for a while. He DJ'd at one of our functions, me and Kulu's functions, when I was managing Kulu at the back of the day. And tag DJ M80 and let him know that the Joker is giving him some flowers right now.
Yeah, it's my, he definitely got a nice little studio. And and these the brothers I might be doing work with, because I'm in the process of doing a Black comic book. It's gonna be a soundtrack with it, so I'm looking for a good sound studio. So I don't mind taking that trip to Buffalo, because I'm only in Pittsburgh, hop, skip, and a jump. So I'm in the process of putting together that for 2024. A lot of things happen in 2024. A lot of things happen in 2024 for me, for my personal business, things that I got going on for Green Times Media. A lot of things going on, I'm saying, that's going to be real busy. And big opportunities for a lot of artists and a lot of business owners, fashion designers, videographers. I mean, all across the board that we're going to bring to the table, on this platform. So, but M80, the boys is doing their thing. They're a whole different wave. Look them up. Google them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward, because there aren't a lot of Black comics out there. So I'm looking forward to your comic book. I'm looking forward to Vocero. Vocero is doing not a comic book. What do they call them? My son reads
Animation
those
series.
Yeah, but they call those books something. I can't think of the name of what they call those books. I got them all over my house right now because my son reads those. So definitely looking forward to that. I remember when I first found out about one of the very first popular Black anime drawers or anime character drawers. I was so excited because my kids have been into anime for years, and a lot of the millennials coming up are into anime. You know, that's a graphic novel. Thank you, Bars Banga. That is the name of it. Graphic novel. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, those graphic novels. My son, when he was younger, I would get him those because he's like his mom. He just can't sit there and read a book. It has to be some type of illustration or something. And because of the way we learn. So the graphic novels is what he was into. So I would get him a whole bunch of those because it was still reading.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was still reading.
It's gonna be a comic book format, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a slash book slash comic book because I've been had a narrator on the side of what's going on with the scenes. So
dope. Is it gonna be a visual? Are you thinking visual format?
It's gonna be visual. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna be auto. It's gonna be everything. Okay. Yeah. So and I did that so you're not just getting the scene. You get the narration of what's going on for each character. And Bars Banger is one of the voices of one of the characters.
Ooh, can I be the voice of one of the women?
Oh yeah, definitely. We want
hey, bro, Mike.
The name of the comic book is called Raw Nicks, Hot Nicks.
Okay.
The two childhood friends who love hip hop. They live in the hood, and you know what I'm saying, and Raw Nick's gonna be Bars Banger, and Hot Nick's gonna be the voice of Lamar. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so dope. And you're an artist as well.
Yeah.
So I can see you drawing the character. I cannot wait for that to come out, everybody. Make sure when those pre-orders come in that you have your coins ready, okay? Grand Rising, Bro Mike, thank you so much for checking in, and thank you for being a part of the Vet Green Show last night.
The twist of this, though, I'm gonna do with this comic book is every name from the streets to the schools to the college to the corner stores to the slang is all gonna be representing of all the people who got killed by police. You know what I'm saying? They got slang, like Raw Nicks ain't gonna say where my hoodie at. He gonna say go pass my red Trayvon.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, that's gonna be the slang. That's gonna be the slang in the comic book. You know what I'm saying? And they be going to Malcolm X College, Marcus Garvey project. They're gonna be living in. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, bro. I'm excited for you. Hey, New York Bronx.
Yeah, it's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain, but it's gonna be you know what I'm saying, the guy in the corner store. His name gonna be Mr. Floyd, to represent George Floyd, because he died right from the corner store. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the guy they go to when they get their wraps, when they get their beer, and when they get their snacks. It's gonna be like it's gonna be actual comic book what we see in our hood that we see every day.
Oh, that's
it's gonna be clean, no cussing, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I might have an adult version of the soundtrack, but the original one's gonna be all clean music, all clean language. Ain't gonna be none of that, because I want the kids to really read a comic book to where people that look like them, sound like them, and but still they can get the point of what I'm getting at, but also learn about the people who got killed by the police. Also, I'm gonna have on there all the black people who created something. I'm gonna have their names. I ain't gonna say the stoplight. The stoplight gonna be named after the person who created a stoplight, which is a black man.
Oh, come on now. Hey, Danette. Thank you, Danette, for tapping in. I think this is my first time seeing you tap in. You have done some you really have this thing laid out.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, you're educated all across the board. When they say, when Hot Nick say, you turn that Ross, you know what I'm saying, so you can come in. That's the doorknob. You know You know, saying Dr. Ross, who created the doorknob for the door. It's a black man.
Come on now.
So they're gonna be taking all. It's gonna be slang of the names of people that got killed by police, Black history, from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. All their names gonna be in something. Martin Luther King, high school. You know what I mean? Malcolm X, college. Marcus Garvey projects. Yeah, they know what I'm saying.
Something that I would buy for like one of my nieces or nephews, or even somebody coming up, because it's history in there, like you said. We don't ever want to forget these names. We don't ever want to forget the Trayvon. We don't ever want to forget Breonna. We also need to be aware of, like you just taught me something, who invented the doorknob. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that is dope, y'all. Who else is ready for this novel, this comic book that Joker has going on? I'm ready for it.
It's a book out there called 1,001 Things Created by a Black Man, by the author name is Jeffrey Stewart.
Okay.
Get that book. You order it on Amazon. You can have it for your kids. Go ahead and get that book. You know what I'm saying? So educate your kids where they're not teaching in school. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have all 1,001 of them in my comic book.
I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if we can get set up. You know how they we can recommend certain items. I'm gonna see if we can have that recommended as for the morning show. So that's one of our recommendations. I'm gonna look into that today.
Jeffrey Stewart. I had that book. I had the hardback. I gave it to my son, my oldest son. I gave that to him, and I don't know if he still have it. And then I had a paperback that I just lost by moving around. Had a paperback version of that, but I want to get another one though. I want to get the update. They update it every year. There's always a black man that always creates something. Now they got the update book now. I think they have a 2022 one where man, they created a cell phone. Black man. Yeah.
Come on now, y'all. I can't wait either.
Created by a black man. Yeah. The hashtag created by a black man.
Listen, we need to have a segment for that every day. Listen, these are just ideas that we coming up with as we continue to evolve. And Joker is very knowledgeable on some of these things. We need to take some excerpts out of that book and use them daily, because one of the goals of our shows, whether it's the morning show, the Vet Green show, the Underground Lounge, is to also learn ourselves and also teach people. Like these are things I didn't know. I didn't know who invented the doorknob. Growing up, we weren't privy to that information. Remember, I remember growing up that when they started teaching about slavery, and then it led to, they taught us about slavery as if that's where our history began. So what they did was they programmed us to believe that that's where our history began. And then we learned about the cotton gin. They only had like 3 people in history that looked like me that ever created anything, not knowing that all of these things were created. There's so many inventions out there that were created by Black people, but they didn't teach us that. So I feel that it is our responsibility to teach the youth that's coming up. It's our responsibility. And if the morning show can be a part of that responsibility, then let's do it. I'm going to get that book. Hey, Crystal, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. This is the morning show with the Joker and your girl, Vet Green. We are here every Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. And then you can stay a little bit later with my guy, the Joker, and our other co-host, Lamar, as they talk about sports and marketing and other things that's going on. If you are a artist, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are just a sports head, you need to be here, okay? Whether it's at early in the morning or later on in the morning, you need to be here with us.
That's right. That's right. We have a good time. I love playback. Let people go back to the playbacks. I know a lot of people got to work and all that, but we get a lot of playbacks, man, on that second half of the segment, man. And I appreciate everybody putting your comments in and all that. And you see, we be putting a lot of things on our morning show page. A lot of things is going on, so y'all can check out. You know what I'm saying? Like the Andre 3000 new album coming out. I posted that up. We posted a lot of things up to keep y'all up to date with what's going on in the industry. If y'all want to talk about that, y'all see something that's on our page, on the morning show podcast page, group page. Be glad to put comments in there. A couple people put comments in there. about Kanye West's daughter don't like to be living where she's living at. She loved to be with her daddy because she said there's no chef, there's no security, or nothing.
I
She
saw
said very
that.
peaceful at her father's house.
What you think about that? Because it can be. I know, like we have not even reached the level of stardom that they are at, but I know it can be very, very um energy consuming to be around a lot of people like that all the time. So I
Yeah.
can just imagine how she feels. She probably feels normal being at her dad's
Oh
house.
yeah. You know, she said you don't have no security. You know, he leave. You know what I'm saying? He said she get to the point that he leave his door unlocked. Like, don't say that on social media.
Right. As far as the kids want to be normal, most yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, Don't say that, little East. Don't do that, girl. Don't come on, Queen." And
I was
and she's outspoken like her dad too. I like her. She tells her mom how it is, especially her grandmother. When the grandmother say something, she be on it. She just like her father, like Wes, just like Ye. Don't bite her tongue for nothing. I love,
I see her out there.
I love her. She's on the mess trying to get her own reality show. That's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
'Cause I see how she interacts with the paparazzi. One thing I can say about Kim is that she taught her well, Kim and Kanye.
Mhm.
She's being taught how to, I guess, handle paparazzi. I saw a one reel where she's getting out the car with it may have been her friends or somebody, and she told the paparazzi, not right now. Like
Mhm.
not right now. So she knows how to handle the paparazzi
Yeah,
already. So
yeah,
she's living that life. She's growing
yeah.
up in the spotlight.
She went to one paparazzi. Says one on TikTok. Paparazzi came up to her and she said, "Let me hold $20." You stupid. Oh man, I love her. I love her to death. Yeah, she's just like her father. That's Kanye all over again in the female format.
Yeah,
That's
she is. Byron
yeah.
said Blue Ivy too. Yeah. What were your thoughts, everybody, on Blue Ivy taking the stage with her mom this Renaissance tour that she was
Yeah.
on? I saw a interview that Jay-Z's mom did, and they had questioned grandma about how she feels about Blue Ivy taking the stage. And Byron said he loved it. Yeah, it was definitely it made me cry thinking that she can share the stage with her daughter and teach. But one of the things that grandma said, which also got me to thinking, is that what happened is they've opened up Pandora's box. She
Yeah.
can't go back from this. So she's already reached a level of stardom at her young age.
Yeah.
With stardom, for what I gather, people want more and more and more. So I know that Beyonce and Jay-Z are going to nurture her and nurture what it is that's growing inside of her. I just pray that the devils, those
Mhm.
enemies that try
Yeah.
and attack this baby, don't get through. I pray
Well,
that the
yeah,
armor of
Jay-Z
God
ain't
is
gonna have
always
that part.
around her.
Jay-Z got that under control. I don't know about
To
Beyonce,
start
but I
from
know
birth.
Jay-Z got that under control.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
And mom said that that they opened up a box now that they're going to have to make sure that they nurture that and make sure that they control it while
yeah,
they can.
yeah,
I
yep,
pray
yep.
over these babies. I do. When I be seeing her up on stage, I just be like, God, just continue to protect her. Just continue to do what you do. Because these babies, she was a star from birth. She was a star from birth. I agree, Bars Banger. Hey, Dan Brielle. Make sure y'all check out Lifestyle Envy Podcast.
Oh
That
yeah,
is my favorite podcast right now. He is doing his thing.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, now.
Getting it, getting it. You know,
Love the
views up and everything.
show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them numbers is crazy. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
indeed. That's
Dan
that's
Brielle knows.
that's what
Dan Brielle
marketing look
knows
like.
what
That's what
he's
marketing
doing.
look like. Yeah,
Dan Brielle
that
is
part.
awesome. Dan Brielle knows
Sure.
what Dan Brielle was doing. Like
Yeah,
like Dan Brielle said, it's about just learning the technology, and that's half the battle. You
that's
got
absolutely
you
that's
got the
right.
marketing thing on tap.
Oh yeah, oh
Got it.
yeah. So
Hey,
we
Tabib, thank you so much, Tabib, for checking in. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. If y'all can just do us a favor and in the comment, if you can put at followers for us and at highlight, that way your followers can also watch the morning show along with you and just see how dope we are.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll take a break right now. We'll come back. Vet Green and Queen will definitely have some hot topics. We have a little bit of conversation. Then we're gonna get right into the headlines too. 'Cause I think this is good for an early segment for this because I really want to, get in deep with y'all, have a good conversation, and do what it do live
Yeah.
here on the morning show. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
People always want to know how you go from this to this. I told them I always pay homage to those who didn't get a chance to make it out. And then I get in the booth. I give up my life. I give up my experiences. I give up my gifts. I move to entertain, but I also move to teach. Always letting you know, you mess with this, you definitely messing with a problem. You move to a new city, and you rep it like it's your own. You work harder than everybody around you. So you had a chance to shine harder than everybody around you. You let them know what it is to be an MC. You let them know what it is to be a businessman. And only then can you get a people the cook up.
Baby, come and let me know why you wanna go. Why you always wanna call my phone, talking about some problems that we had a long time ago. You make it seem like I'm causing you destruction, like it's a case of detrimental dysfunction. Like where you going? Why won't you answer your phone, baby? I chase my bags alone. See, I don't want no issues, baby, cause I've seen it all before. You make up your promises and throw them on the floor. So, to my next lover, don't hope to get your hopes up, cause baby, I'm a loner. Yeah, baby, I'm a long lost alone. Long lost alone. Long lost alone. Yeah, baby, I'm a long lost alone. Long lost alone. Long lost alone. It's been a couple months since we last spoke. It's kind of funny cause what we had was all for jokes. How you gonna say you love me, but I've been chasing girlies that ain't got nothing on me. See, baby, you're a player. You changed my mentality. Had to change the way I view my reality. Go ahead and say you wanna, but she can do it better. Say hello to your mother, cause baby, I'm a long lost alone. Long lost alone. Long lost alone. Yeah, baby, I'm a long lost alone. Long lost alone. Long lost alone. Yeah, boy, you lie. Yeah, boy, you lie. You switched up your ways. You did it, you tried. Yeah, boy, you played. Yeah, you played. You switched up the game. You changed all your ways. The feelings ain't the same now. Yours are done.
But man, bro, you be killing it with this R&B music. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear the music until he plays it live. So I'm listening at the same time you are. That was fire.
Yeah,
Come on.
about the fourth time I played it, but I was looking for that's the one I was looking for earlier today. That is
Mm,
the daughter of Divine and Debonair.
what?
That is the daughter of the legendary rap group from Divine and Debonair. That's Divine's daughter.
Wow. There's just creativity in that family all around. Oh my God. Right. Thank you so much, Dan Brielle. That's all Joker. Sometimes I have some music, but most of the time it's all Joker. I can't
Yeah.
even take that credit. Give credit where credit is due. If you are an R&B artist, you see that we love playing the music. Hey, my beautiful cousin, I didn't see you out there. Okay, like if you are an R&B artist, or if you know of an R&B artist, an independent R&B artist, send them our way. We would love to highlight their music on the show. One of the goals of this show is to highlight that talent out there, that unknown talent that we can bring to the airways for you all to listen to, because as we're loving on it, you all can love on it. And it's just supporting the artists, because there's a lot of independent artists out here with
Yeah,
great
no.
music.
Yeah, we did. I've been playing D Sing's video for the last all week this week. She's gonna be on Friday. She's gonna be our co-host through the whole show. She's gonna be
Okay.
on all day. We're gonna interview her, and she's gonna be the co-host for us. And she's from Sacramento, California, live in New York City. She go to college, and we're gonna play her music video in the next break, and then she's gonna be on our special guest Friday. That's gonna be
Oh,
awesome. I can't wait for it. Me and her was chopping it up on IG. Last night a couple times before I came on, and she was very excited about it, and she's been promoting and pushing it and let people know she's gonna be on our platform. And so we're gonna get a lot of California people tuned in. So she's doing her
okay.
thing. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? So we're gonna play her video next after the break of the Hot Topics with Vet Green. What you got for us, Queen?
Yeah, so we are talking about a man found shot to death inside a vehicle here in Buffalo. And this is being reported by WGRZ Channel 2, everyone. So police said a 32-year-old man was shot multiple times and was found dead at the scene. This is an overnight shooting that happened on Sunday around 3:15 a.m. The shooting happened near Broadway in Lathrop, and I believe we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but I just want to mention it again because the violence, everyone, the violence has to stop, and I really feel like we need to be able to do more to let these people know that there's no need to take a life. Like when you take a life, you're not only taking that life, you're affecting your life and you're affecting the family as well as yours. Because if you get caught, or when you get caught, that means you're taken away from your family. That means your family will no longer be able to have access to you the way they have access to you right now. I just feel like unless it is a situation where someone sexually abused a person, even in that, I just feel like let go and let God. Taking a life, everybody, is just, hey, Brooklyn of the Brown Table, hey, Big Mike. I just think that we need to take a step back sometimes and think about it. So when officers arrived at the scene, they found 32-year-old man, like he can be our kids. 32-year-old man dead inside the vehicle. They are asking anyone with any information to call the confidential tip line at 716-847-2255. Again, it's 716-847-2255. Man,
Yeah.
All right, moving on. A delivery. Hang on one second. Did you hear about the delivery driver with the hit and run?
I think we talked about it yesterday. We talked about it yesterday, last night.
We may have briefly spoke about it yesterday. Yeah. So a delivery driver here in Buffalo is being charged with hit and run crash that killed the man outside the Highmark Stadium minutes before the Monday night Buffalo Bills game kickoff. This is going to change some things because we were talking about the traffic. Like the traffic is ridiculous. That's why I don't understand why they have it in such a residential neighborhood. Yes, the Bill Stadium is like off on its own in that side of Orchard Park, but there's a lot of people out that way. Like I just don't get it. So police said 32-year-old Karula Hassan of Buffalo was charged with leaving the scene of an incident resulting in the death. One of the great things is that people, even though he left the scene, people were able to catch his license plate and write down his license plate number. So he is being charged with that death. What are your thoughts on it? He is being held without bail, and he's due back in court on Friday. It was a 65-year-old man that he hit, and he was taken to ECMC, where he later died from his injuries. It was a hit and run.
Yeah, it's like, that's why they have a lot of the people, make sure the traffic is cool out there. Somebody wasn't doing their job, because usually they have like intersections where you got to stop. Like you can't really drive right straight through. You know what I mean? And somebody wasn't doing their job for him to do the drive like that and hit that man like that.
You're right. I didn't even think about because the few times that I've been out there, there's police presence all over the place. So something wasn't right.
Somebody wasn't doing their job, because usually every certain amount of feet you can drive, and then you got to stop. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why it takes so long to go down Abbott Road and go down South Park, because once you hit like that certain intersection, that's when the traffic, slows down, where, you got the lights there, and they making sure the traffic's cool with the extra police officers and crossing guards and stuff like that, down Mile Strip and all that. So it's like all through there, all the way to the stadium, you can't really ride like that. You can't ride 65 miles an hour like that. So somebody wasn't doing their job.
Yeah, I agree. Something definitely was not happening. Something did not go right. There definitely somebody dropped the ball in that aspect, but thankfully he was found. The people that were around were able to write down his license plates, thankfully. Brooklyn of the Brown Table say, even if you do hit the person, you are supposed to stop and render aid, at least call the ambulance. Yeah, I agree, Brooklyn of the Brown Table. I agree. Yeah. Even if you did hit someone, stop and find out, are they all right? Right. What is going on?
Back.
Yeah, so moving on, everybody. I'm just getting some more news for you just so I can get the right. So how's everybody doing this morning? What's everybody doing? It's for me, it's Where You At Wednesdays. Yeah. On Wednesdays, I like to check in with self and say, okay, Vet, how are you feeling right now? It's the middle of the week. Where are you at mentally? Where are you at physically? My bones are hurting a little bit. I can't even lie. This morning I got up. I couldn't jump right out the bed. Yeah. I had to kind of creak out the bed and straighten myself. do a little bit of straightening up before I can get. Right. Dambrielle said, Dambrielle just got off of an overnight shift. Oh, much love to you, Dambrielle. Much love to you. And I know Dambrielle has been very open and vulnerable, speaking about the things that he has gone through with the discrimination. It's just so unfortunate, the discrimination. And a lot of us think of discrimination as color, but discrimination goes much deeper. There's discrimination just based on who you are, based on who God has called you to be. Dambrielle was facing discrimination because Dambrielle was being Dambrielle's true self, and nobody can take that away from Dambrielle. And because of that, Dambrielle is facing a lot of discrimination because people don't agree with it. But you're not God, so how dare you discriminate against me just based on because I'm fantabulous? Because
what you eat don't make you boo boo.
Okay. All right. Cuz said I'm at home having my coffee.
I know that's right. Oh, that's right. I ain't even had no coffee this morning. I got up and got ready and took the trash out because it's trash day and all that good stuff.
Here too.
Yeah, I didn't get no coffee. Sweet Tea kept on bothering me because she didn't want me to go back here in this room. That's all right. That's my most sport dog, y'all. Sweet Tea. My baby girl.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better because it's been tough. Has anybody else gotten a cold or just been feeling kind of down and sick? Like my whole household seems to have gotten a cold, or it's either sinuses or just different things going on. This seemed weird since COVID, right? Or is
Yeah,
it just me?
yeah, it's definitely having a shift thing going on. Being a second year, being outside, like you know,
This is only our second.
everybody going through something different. It's like what I'm saying, it's always something. Something always
Yeah.
popping up every day that's new with your body and how you feeling. It's like it's different. Like yeah, back in the day, I remember when you had a headache, you had a headache. You know what I'm saying? You didn't
Hmm.
have a headache and then something else was going wrong. Like you didn't know what it was. Like you know what I'm saying? It was different. Now it's like if you got one thing, you got four other things right behind it. Where did that come from? Like what?
Exactly.
What you mean? What you
I be
mean by
telling my mom, I said, Mom,
yeah?
I don't remember you talking about all of this stuff that's going on with my body. Like, I haven't even hit 50 yet. And when I tell you my knees are swollen this morning, y'all, and let me ask y'all this, because me and you have spoken about this, Joker. If you have gotten COVID, if you ever had COVID, have you noticed changes in your body, maybe your body chemistry,
Yep.
maybe your physicality since having COVID, or maybe even your financial beings? What has changed for you since COVID? I know for me a lot has changed. I had gotten COVID, and for those of you who don't know, I have the doctors say that I have a lot of arthritis and different degenerating inflammatory things going on with my body. Like literally, they want me to take this medication because of my bone density. It's crazy, but God got me. As
Mhm.
long as I'm still standing, God got me. But I noticed after I got COVID that my body becomes inflamed even more now. So like my
Mhm.
arthritis is even more troublesome since
Yeah, it
I've
is.
gotten COVID.
You know what though? No problem I had that's weird. And my wife had the same problem too. You could be sitting there or standing, doing whatever or not doing anything. And then all of a sudden you get a tingling in your fingertips,
Mhm.
or you get a tingling in your legs, you get tingling in your feet.
Mhm.
And I talked to a couple of people about that, and my wife had too, and she said that she got information saying that's from the shot. That's from the visor shot. That's one of the side
Mhm.
effects. Tingling fingers, tingling legs, arms, and tingling in your fingertips. Did y'all having that same issue to getting the booster shot? You know what I mean? And that's one of the side effects. I didn't know that.
Listen, there has been one of the issues that I've heard about, and they're saying it could be very common. I've heard some people say in the arm or the area where they got that COVID shot that they've experienced some issues. Has anyone else experienced issues? Oh, thank you so much. I gotta order me some more. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. Listen, I
Nice.
feel like Gabrielle is my fashion person, so
Yeah, yeah. Bam Fam in the building. I paid your niece video this morning. I paid your niece video.
fire.
Yeah,
Everybody loved it.
yeah.
Fire. We don't have to get it played back again because it was definitely fire. Everybody loved it. Grand Rise and Bam Fam, thank you so much for tapping in. So they call it the COVID arm, everyone. Some people
Mm.
are reporting that in that arm that they got the shot in, that they have experienced some issues. I
Tingling feelings and
don't
stuff.
know. Say that again.
It's like tingling and like what I'm saying, my whole arm tingles, my fingertips tingle, and then not my bad knee leg, but my good leg, it tingles like on my feet when I'm standing up, like blood flows going through and everything, but it just out of the blue, it just right in the tips of my toes, it just tingles out of nowhere. And then they said it came from that's one of the side effects of the booster shot and the Pfizer shot.
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely been crazy. It's definitely been crazy. But moving on to more news, and I hate to
So
continue
he
to
said he saw
report.
it. Yeah, he said he saw it. He was tuned in.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I hate to continue to report on sad news, but a Buffalo man known as Kano was charged with second-degree murder and weapon possession. So Keandre Robertson, 21-year-old, man from Buffalo, has been charged in connection with a deadly shooting that occurred in December 2022 Robertson, who is also known as Kano, has been indicted on charges of second-degree murder and second-degree criminal possession of a weapon. The shooting allegedly took place on Lang Avenue near Erickson in Buffalo, resulting in the death of 25-year-old John Craig. All I keep thinking is these are babies.
Yeah.
These are babies. He was just arrested. So Robertson was just arrested on November 10th, 2023 in South Buffalo based on an indictment warrant. He is currently being held without bail. And a court date has not been scheduled for him yet. What are your thoughts on all of these killings and these? It seems like these. I don't know. I remember when we were growing up.
People going through a lot of mental health right now, and things come up. They don't know how to use. They don't know how to control their emotions. They got a lot to do with a lot of things. People always say there's no excuses to kill. There's no excuses for that, but mental health is real. I don't understand why people always want to push that to the side all the time. I don't understand that. Like, it's like same thing that Dr. Hope and all my other speakers that I listen to. Angie Martinez on her show, she was talking about how she been through a nervous breakdown, her mental health and stuff too, and everything. And if and if you can't sweep that under the rug, like it got to the point where she even felt like doing something crazy. So it's like, come on, like it's not an excuse. It's just facts. It's not an excuse. It's just facts. Everybody's going through something. Some can handle it better than others. Some have better help. Some know how to help themselves. Some know how to maintain certain things. Some people just don't know how to do it at all. Some people weak in those areas. Some people need that extra help, or extra talk, or that extra conversation, or extra hug. That I mean, the extra rub on the back, like everything's gonna be all right. That extra text, the extra phone call, the extra email. Like, come on now,
speak on it.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, so, one girl came on TikTok talking about she's tired of people using mental health as a crutch. It's not a crutch. It's not mental health. Do the research, young lady.
Yeah.
Mental health.
Yeah.
It's not a crutch. It's a form of disease. It is. It's a mental disease.
It is.
We're not throwing something in front of the situation just to cover up something. No, we don't play those games. That's something that's wrong with you. If you think that. That's a mental health issue. So you got to get that checked, shorty.
I agree with you, Barsbank. I can't wait to build with you as well. And I agree, our young brothers are giving away their freedom based off of these false beliefs. Like, you don't have to kill someone just to be that person. And Grand Rising, Tamara, Grand Rising, Brooklyn of the Brown Table say, got to have that conversations with God and hold on tight. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have to speak to my Father God every morning. Please prepare me for this day. Please prepare me for this day.
Sometimes
and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Sometimes you got to talk to God. But sometimes I need to talk to my sister too. I need to give a phone call to Vet Green. You know what I mean? At 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, like I did plenty of times.
Have a conversation.
Yeah. I talked to God first, but then I need that extra. Then God said, well, I gave you the tools. You talk to me, I got you, but I'm gonna need you some extra tools. The extra tool is to call Vet Green at 11 o'clock. Is you up, sis? You everything all right? I'm just getting ready for bed, bro. What's wrong? Boom, boom. We can have a conversation.
Talk it out. Because we have to have each other's back, everybody. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Mental health is real. It's something that a lot of us battle with every day. Like today, I got up and it was a good day for me. I checked in with myself. Again, this is Where You At Wednesdays. Make sure you check in with us tonight on the Vet Green Show. We're going to have more about mental health because we want to check in with ourselves. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, today is going to be a great day because I felt it. I felt like I didn't have to battle with that inner me as much as I have had to battle with that inner me, because that's who you're battling. It's the inner me in me. It's that enemy in ourselves. You're battling who you used to be with who you know to be, who you want to be. And it's truly a battle in that mental health. It was Layla. She put up something today where I saw it today. And basically she was saying, don't apologize. Hang on, this truck is going by.
Yeah,
She
no,
was
definitely,
basically saying, don't apologize. You know, it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to grow and people don't want to come with you, that is okay. And know also what triggers your depression. I know one of the things that triggers my depression is the lack of doing anything. If I'm just sitting around, just being, oh, woe is me, and feeling sorry for myself, that's a major trigger for my depression. The more active I am and the more I'm working, the better I feel. That's just how my personality is. I'm not one. That's why I know that I could never be a housewife. I would be depressed. I could never be a housewife because I don't have that personality to just be sitting at home. I just don't. Some people are all right with that. And you know, big shout out to you because you know yourself. But me, my personality, I have to be doing things in order to feel good about myself. I have to remain productive. I have to always be challenging myself. And that's how I feel better. One of my major triggers for depression is the lack of doing anything. The more I do, the better I feel, Dan Brielle. And you're probably the same way, a natural go-getter. A lot of us are natural go-getters. So we have to be doing stuff. We have to be. So did you hear about Pink? Pink announced her plan to give away 2,000 banned books at her upcoming Florida concerts.
That's what's up. Pink always
Yes. So Pink teamed up with PEN America and the Florida bookstore Books and Books to combat book bans. So you know DeSantis has been trying to ban a bunch of books about which he thinks is going against the traditions. But what it is opening the eyes that this is what's happening. He is opening the eyes and it's showing diversity. He wants to ban those books. So so she's especially targeting those authors who write about race and sexual identity. So big shout out to Pink because I have a son who is gay, homosexual, whatever you want to call it. I have children who are bi. I have, what is the other one? Not pansexual. It's like I said, I have 6 kids, y'all. So you can just imagine I have a little bit of everything. And I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of who they are. I'm proud that they are walking in their truth. I am their biggest supporter, and I would never want them to feel as if they don't belong. I've always told my kids, God ain't make no mistakes when it came to y'all. And I refuse to let anyone think that God made a mistake. If you are not what is deemed normal, God ain't make no mistake. You are just a result of the beauty of God and the diversity of God. That's all that is. Hey, Detberger Jones, it is Green Ties Media, Hunty. Make sure you say good morning, Green Ties Media. Big shout out to 716, everybody. Big shout out to Jay over at 716 Live. We have transitioned from 716 Live over to Green Ties Media. My guy Franklin is the president of Green Ties Media. I am CEO of Green Ties Media, and we are doing the dang on thing. Pink has always been an awesome person. I've always loved Pink, and big shout out to her for doing that. She said she's unwilling to stand by and watch while these books are banned in school. Like, I don't even want to go to Florida anymore.
Right.
I feel so uncomfortable down there. From the trees, I'm looking at these trees. Like, these trees had to be underwater one day. Like, I felt like I was bothering the alligators. Like, I was in alligator land. I didn't feel safe down in Florida. I just didn't. I didn't feel. I had this very uneasy feeling from the restaurants that we went into that were very, very prejudiced. Like, when we walked in, me and my girlfriend Sam, when we walked in, hey, love. Florida is disgusting, Dan Rio. Like, I could not get comfortable down there at all.
Where did you go? What part of Florida did you go?
To Miami, and I've been to Miami, Tampa. Miami is the most discrimination I've ever felt in my life. Hey, Melinda.
I would recommend this. You ever want to go to Florida, Miami, all that's cool, but go to Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did.
Hollywood, Florida. That's where it's diverse. That's where you're going to feel comfortable. You're going to feel like home. That's a good vacation. Me and my wife went. We rented an apartment. It was like an Airbnb, but it was like a hotel that was set up like an apartment, and it's like a community. Mm-hmm. And we was right off the boardwalk, and that was amazing vacation. They had a stage on the beach They had concerts going on and all that. It was. I had a good time. You know,
Yeah,
we was there for 6 days.
I feel like we may have stayed in Hollywood, Florida. I feel like we may have stayed there. Either that or we went to a restaurant there. And it was a beautiful city. I was just
right there. And they had a big old outside restaurant. We ate breakfast in the morning. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It was like real nice. Like people was like surfing and all that and cooking breakfast. It smelled so good out there. They had a shopping center right there and everything. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Graham. Hey, beautiful Jasmine. Hey, love. Thank you, Jasmine. Everybody say Grand Rising to Nyanda. She is one of the co-hosts now on the Vet Green Show. The family is back. If you had ever watched Barbershop and Mics with myself, Nyanda, as well as Bro Mike, it was one of my mom's favorite shows. It came on at 3:00. It was the very first open podcast that I was on. So big shout out to Bro Mike for even putting that together. I have a sister and a brother now forever. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining the Vet Green Show. We are going to make fantabulous history, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So details have already come out about Matthew Perry's death. Remember we talked about that last week? So right now it says that the cause of death is pending investigation. Now we all know that he did have some substance abuse problems in the past.
Yes.
It is not being reported that substances were found at the scene. He was found dead in the hot tub. So what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. I've been following him for a long time on Friends, and I love his work. I love what he was doing on Saturday Night Live too. Funny dude, and he had been some mental issues, like you said, some substance abuse issues and stuff like that. But a lot of the cast members of the show always supported him, always was there and everything for him. And so that investigation going on right now, and rest in peace to him and his family, and and everything. So yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
And also we gotta pray for the legendary Curtis Blow, who is hospitalized right now. The legendary rapper, you know what I'm saying, the first rapper to get a record deal, the first rapper to go gold. He's hospitalized right now, sick, and I know he had a heart transplant surgery like 4 or 5 years ago. So he's going through some health issues, and his daughter posted up on X. It ain't called Twitter no more.
Yeah, formerly called X.
That just pray for her dad and his granddaughter and his grandsons and stuff like that is definitely say prayers for him. And so legendary Curtis Blow, man, you know what I'm saying, he's legendary. You know what I'm saying? He the one that opened the door for us to get record deals to this day. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't get no record deals. He was the first one to get a record deal. So you know what I'm saying? And he do his thing, Saying fast is far.
Oh, okay.
We like that. Yes.
I love that music.
So let's pray for Curtis Blow for recovery. No doubt.
Yeah, Bam Fam had tapped in on our discussion about Florida and said the part of Florida I went to was very beautiful and people were very respectful. I was in West Palm Beach and Miami. Yeah, Bam Fam, I was very surprised. But also it awakened something in me because they are very outright prejudiced down there. I was surprised because here in Buffalo, people are very covert. It's very covered, the prejudiceness that they have, they hit you in your pockets. They hit you with not being able to get promotions. That's how they use their racism here in Buffalo. Because keep in mind, everybody, we are one of the most racist cities in America. Buffalo is not even that big to have that much racism, but we are. You can look it up.
Yep.
You can look it up.
There is.
Buffalo, Cleveland, and what's funny about that is it's the cities that are near the Great Lake that seems to have the most racism.
But you know what, though? I respect Buffalo in the racism lane because at least they cover it up pretty well, though. A lot of them do. It's not really open like it used to be. You know what I mean? They'll do certain things to let you know that you're racist. They'll just openly, like they used to. they gotta do something stupid like, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't, you can't buy this, or they'll say something like, that's too expensive or something like that in the store. They'll do stuff like that. It ain't really open like it used to. So I really respect that they limited it down a little bit. They dumb it down a little bit because they see a lot of the youth and the kids is coming together as one. So those who's in that lane don't last long in Buffalo because the smoke is real. They try to stay away a little bit.
So Milwaukee actually is the most segregated city in America. Believe it or not, Chicago is also. Chicago is like a bigger Buffalo. It really is. It's just like a bigger Buffalo to me. When you drive through the city, you can see the segregation, and it is at a high level because you have the Mexicans, you have the Italians, you have the blacks, you have it is very, very segregated. And they did that on purpose. Redlining is real. They did a lot of that on purpose.
I'm loving Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh is the cousin of Buffalo. And it's like, everything they love about Buffalo, they love about Pittsburgh gets the pull the strings to be like Buffalo, it seemed like a little bit because their restaurants are similar to the same. They got good pizza like Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? They the wings, they ain't got the wings like Buffalo. They almost getting there. You know what I'm saying? I give them, they almost get there. I've been in a couple of spots, got some wings like it's good, it's off the chain, but you missing the ingredients or you ain't cooking them hard enough. Something ain't right. you put another season on there or something. You and something ain't, it's something missing, but you almost there. The blue chicken be on point, but they're almost there. Like Pittsburgh, you shout out to Pittsburgh, they're almost there with it. They are trying. Y'all trying.
Yeah, good. I mean, that's a good thing, Jasmine. Jasmine says she has not experienced racism. You're in the city too, hon. So in the city, it may be a little different because New York City is a melting pot. If they tried to be racist, I think that would be crazy. Buffalo is actually the 6th most segregated city in the United States, everybody. The 6th most segregated city in the U.S.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it. We just thought that it was normal. I remember the first time I moved out of the 716, I moved to Delaware, and I was so surprised. So I lived in Wilmington, Delaware. And when I tell you it was so diverse, I had doctors and lawyers living in the same community as I did. It was just diverse. I had never experienced anything like that. And it was also the very first time that I saw people that looked like me in these jobs, in real jobs that were making money that allowed them to drive Porsche, BMWs, things like that. Because coming where I'm from, if you drove vehicles like that, you were thought to sell drugs.
Right.
So seeing all of that, it just made me feel alive and also allowed me to know that it was possible for me. That's another reason, and we talk about this all the time, that you have to get outside of your norm, especially if you're growing up in Buffalo, because you're going to think that this is normal. Segregation is not normal. It's not normal.
No, it ain't all. Albuquerque is diverse, but those Indians is prejudiced. Tahoes and all that, they prejudice of black people, white people, Jewish people. You got polka dots on your face, plaid eyebrows. They don't like nothing.
Oh wow.
They don't like nothing out there. Like it's a good, real pretty area, real pretty, the good weather. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then the homeless people was entitled. You know what I'm saying. I almost had to throw hands a couple times.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah, I was a security guard for a movie set. You know what I'm saying. They walking through the movie set. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop somebody, and then they did that like they wanted to jump me. Your boy was ready.
Hey, y'all, Sneak Vibing Blog is on here. Hey, Chandra. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my mentors in my head as well, y'all.
Yeah,
when I see, I'm always learning.
Native Americans, they prejudice. I don't know what out there. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Now, the hip hop culture of the natives, the native tongues, they love hip hop. They love black folk, and they show me a lot of love. Shout out to the hip hop community out there. I fit right in. I did over the whole time I was there for 2 years. I did over 40 shows. I really built the fan base out there. They tune into the show. I look at the insights, and I have we have 14 listeners from Albuquerque that watches our show. And
That's what's up.
shout out to those folks who's dedicated, who's tuned in. But yeah, they don't like nothing out there, man. It was definitely a situation out there, man. I was like, man, look at here, man. Like, and if you do get in a situation, you have to really do what you have to do. And I'm not gonna say too much on here, but you got to do what you got to do. Because believe me, they coming back and they're gonna do what they got to do, and that caused a life. So that's why I try to stay in my lane while out there, because I know I told my wife, if I get in a situation, I got to do what I got to do, because there's no way I'm sitting up here and look over my shoulder every day. I can't do that.
That has to be scary.
Yeah.
Tamara said New York is kind of segregated too, because Queens have all Indian people. Manhattan and Queens have Chinatown. They have parts like Buffalo as well. Oh, I didn't know that. Tamara is from Brooklyn. And big shout out, I just want to just give a big shout out to Shandi on here. She is the owner of Sneak Vibing Blog. If you are not following Sneak Vibing Blog on all social media platforms, then you are just lost in the sauce, because if you want to know about what's going on with the culture, follow Sneak Vibing Blog. I learned so much from her, just being in her presence. I remember the first time I met her or just saw her was at the 716 Music Awards, and she was moving like a boss. Ooh,
yes, I know, that's right. I know. I love her. I follow her on Instagram. I love her content. Her content is off the chain.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of information from Sneak Vibing Blog. So make sure all of you who are listening right now, you head on over to Instagram or right here on Facebook and follow Sneak Vibing Blog. She's also known as Shandi Aich. I hope I'm not tearing your name up. It's AYTCH on Facebook. If you want to know about the culture and what is going on in the industry, you need to be following her. She is an entire vibe and moves like a boss for sure. We went to the Syracuse. There was an event in Syracuse, and when I tell you move like a boss, I'm just watching in awe and just learning. Watching and learning as I go along. I did not know that New York was segregated like that, Tamara, because it seems like a huge melting pot.
New York is huge. I've been in New York a couple times, especially back in the day before they changed a lot of things. I visited a shorty of mine out there. She lives in Atlanta now. She just added me as friends like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? Her name is Eve, and she's doing amazing. Our kids is older now. We just chopped it up, but I was to visit her in Queens. She lived in the same building as Nas and Roxanne Shante. And I was visiting her and walking through there, getting over that bridge off that train. What? I'm surprised I made it alive, dog. God was with me right there, because that was definitely off the chain out there. Walking through that basketball court.
That had to mess with your mental.
Yes. Yeah, them brothers out there, they was asking questions, and they looked at me, but they tried to figure it out that I looked like somebody, but they couldn't figure it out because it was wintertime. I had my bubble coat. I was dressed like them. So you never know, because I didn't dress like I was from Brooklyn. I ain't dressed like I was from Harlem. I had the bubble coats like they do in Queens, all that. Because I was a lot of my favorite rappers is Queen rappers. I like more Queen rappers than I do Brooklyn rappers. I think only Brooklyn rappers I like was Big Daddy Kane, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? People like that. But all my Queen rappers I like the Queens rappers. The Mobb Deeps, all that. So. Okay. So I was, when I walked, I was dressed like that. So I fit right in. So they couldn't really, who was this cat? Yo, who is nigga? You know what I'm saying? But I made it to her front door on the 7th floor. And she ain't nobody gonna mess with my man. She said like that. And they all moved back. I guess she had that whole area on lock. They was like, oh, that's easy. Mess with her. She saved the brother that day. Lucky she loved me at that time, because I talked about that to her the other day on Facebook in her inbox, and she was like, "Yeah, I remember." She said, "I remember." She's like, she said half of them cats that was talking smack, half of them is dead and gone, bro. I said, "Yeah, I imagine, yeah."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lives in Atlanta now. She's a school teacher in Atlanta. Yeah. That's my home girl.
I still have to get down to Atlanta. It's a shame I haven't gotten down there yet.
Oh, you coming with us? You know what I'm saying? It's this summer. I mean, it's on the process.
It's on the list.
Green Cloud Media gonna have a tent somewhere in Atlanta at the birthday bash in June, something. We gonna do something. Yeah, it was like I got
They've
connect.
been
I got
really
money.
beautiful down there. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
It is just like Black excellence. I
Yeah.
remember my girlfriend Tweety, rest in peace, Arquette, also known as
Oh, yeah.
Tweety. When she
Yeah.
went down there, she was like, "There's so many Black people." It's so funny coming from here. Yes, Melinda. Yes, that's Tweety's sister. I remember when she went down there to visit Melinda. She was just like, "It's so many Black people."
Oh yeah. Melinda. So that means Melinda got to know me then, because that's sweet.
Oh yeah,
That's
Melinda also known as
home
Chico.
girl right there, man. What?
Yeah, you
What?
probably remember Melinda.
What?
I'm coming,
Every time Tweet walk past us at the pack, she's always asking the freestyle. Me, Pookie, Big Joe, all of us, and she be like, y'all gotta spit something for me. I'm on my way to work. Spit something for me because I need something. I need some inspiration. Well, yeah, she loved. She was always come to our shows that we did as a hip hop artist. 30 year anniversary, 2024, the Dirty on Noise, the Pack Crew anniversary. It's going down. I'm getting t-shirts done. It's gonna be off the chain in Lackawanna. We're gonna do a whole year celebration while everybody in the crew still living. You know what I mean? So we definitely gonna do that Pack Crew reunion, and hopefully we can go to the studio one more time and do a song, and just for the culture, Lackawanna. We the first official hip hop group out of Lackawanna, the first. So all y'all young boys in Lackawanna, y'all gotta pay homage. You know what I'm saying? We the first. Yeah, we the
y'all
first
gotta do
hip-hop
y'all
group.
thing. One of the great things about y'all group is that it was very diverse, meaning that it wasn't just rap. I mean, y'all were singing, dancing, rapping. It was a whole act. It was a whole act. Imagine if you had the tools that we have today. Ooh,
Oh man,
y'all would have been like Wu-Tang.
yeah, we've been signed. We've been signed to a deal. We probably if we had the tool we had now back then, we would have a biopic on Netflix this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a story to tell. I still want to do the documentary. I still want to do the Pack Crew documentary. I still want to do that. And I mind doing a small little movie on the life of everybody out of the crew. Because I got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Pookie and Big Joe and them got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Gems, you know what I mean? DJ Golden Child, Eric Golden. I mean, all of us, man, like, we was the ones. We definitely locked it down. Any rapper that came from Buffalo that came in, we was the first one to battle. We was there. Yeah, bar heavy.
Yeah.
We'll get to a break right now and make it do what it do. And play a video. And we're gonna play D Sings, who's gonna be on the show Friday. She's gonna be hosting the show with us. She's from Sacramento, California. She lives in New York City. And I love this song right here. It's called Be Weird. You know what I'm saying? Right here live on the morning show.
I've been smoking on letting shit go while sipping on distance, letting people do what they want. Not my job to fix shit. I've been living so free. Stress and aim for me. I'm letting people place themselves where they wanna be. Be weird if you want to. Hey, yeah, be weird if you want. Be weird if you want. Be weird if you want. Listen, I surrender to God when I learned I'm not in control. I used to hassle loved ones for not abiding the code. I used to think that love meant the same for everyone, until I heard my love in places my ears would never turn. Be weird if you want to. Hey, yeah. Be weird if you want. Be weird if you want to. Be weird if you want. Listen, I'm not trusting, I know love So be weird. Be weird. Be weird. If you want to boo boo, skid to the boo boo, skid boo the boo the boo the boo boo, skid to the boo boo, skid to the boo boo boo, skid to the boo boo boo. Get the boo the boo the boo boo, get the boo boo
Oh, here we go. Nah, there's two ladies waiting for us.
if you want to.
Everybody know I'm the best? In what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC. Tupac, Biggie, Nas. R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown. Boyz II Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let's begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson. He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right. Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
The Joker Overlook FC live here this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Shout out to Watson's Makeup, man. They showing love out of Japan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sarah, who be tuning in, the model who's on there. She tunes in every morning, and you know, they show her some love and all that, man. She's doing her thing, and she's gonna be mounting with some of my sneakers, the Painted Drip. Now, see the logo in the corner. This show is definitely sponsored by Painted Drip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I do the shoes and the sneakers and all that good stuff. Shout out to all those who showing love and all that and all that. We're gonna get to the segment, man. You already know about the marketing movement that I got going on, marketing coach, marketing manager, all that. And the segment of the show today is, you know, next, he's already here. It's the digital world. The digital world and the real world. You know, the real world never was free. We all know that, right? Correct? You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. If you know the real world is not free, give me a thumbs up on that emoji thumbs up in the comments. Make sure you put @followers, @highlights in there. And I think every artist, business owner, all that need to know this. It's very important. Everybody think that because you can put in to get an account on Facebook, get an account on AG, get an account on your social medias, that it is free. Even if you don't pay for it, it is not free. Somebody is paying for it. And if you want to elevate to the next level, you have to pay for it too. You know what I'm saying? So put up in the comments if you agree that the real world is not free. The real world is not free. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Yeah, we have to stop thinking that we can do something for nothing. That is a right. That's facts right there. Green Ties Media family. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. And if you is somebody is on this platform that's trying to do a business, trying to find a way to make money, extra income, building different streams of income. If you're on this platform right now, if you're one of the ones that's doing that, give me another thumbs up and a fire emoji at the same time. At the same time. You know what I mean? Shout out to the legendary Divine and Debonair. It's coming out soon. I can't wait to hear the new music. The Icons still got it. They did not get weak. They got better. They got stronger. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a super fan of Divine and Debonair. I was a fan before I got to meet them, brother. And it's a pleasure knowing them personally now as friends and as my brothers. But I was a super fan for a long time. I've been a super fan for Divine Debonair since about 85 all the way into the 90s. Yeah. And my first time meeting him was in 96. 96 was the first time I met him. And we've been cool ever since. So shout out to the legendary. But yeah, see, so you have a thumbs up. Yeah, they agrees that the real world is not free. Now, in 2004, that's when social media was invented. First social media that got popping in 2004 was MySpace. MySpace was free. Who was paying for that platform? It was the advertisers, advertisement companies, the university, the colleges. They all invested in also pay for different streams of that platform for people like us to socialize. And even back then, in 2004, that's when I first got involved in knowing digital marketing, because my first mentor was my man, Mr. Will, who I hopefully can have on the show one day. And he's opening up another podcast out there in Myrtle Beach. He went to college in the service. He was in the service. I believe he was in the Army. And he was taking up digital marketing. Then he brought a lot of things to the table back in 2004. And he was making it real clear with me that you need to know this now, because he told me then, when 2010 hits, I don't want you to be behind in what you're doing, because he liked my work ethic. He liked what I was doing. He liked what I was trying to do as far as being a music manager and doing music and all that. And that's when I was moving back and forth to South Carolina and Buffalo. So he was giving me tips then on a lot of marketing things and what the social media thing was about to move to, how I was going to move forward. So what he did was he taught me the basics of the things that back then, like CD Baby. He taught me about digital music then and MP3s then, before y'all knew what MP3s were. He really educated me in different levels, where I was moving a little bit different from 2004 to 2007. I was moving a little different than a lot of people that was in this music thing, where people were still buying CDs and stuff like that. So for all that being said, is the social media came about for businesses only. That's why they had platforms on MySpace for people to get ads and all that. Do you remember MySpace?
You know what? I do, but I never had a MySpace. I never had a MySpace. My kids did. I can remember when MySpace and Facebook were both out, and I created my Facebook in 2008. I couldn't. I never got into MySpace, and I remember my kids telling me, I was like, I'm getting a Facebook. I'm not getting a MySpace. And I remember my kids telling me Facebook is for old people. Now look, everybody has a Facebook. Facebook has done away with MySpace. But it's funny, I can remember that. Like it took a long time for people to transition from MySpace to Facebook. Now, is MySpace still around? I thought MySpace is
still around, but it's used for music. But it's more overseas. Different countries use it now. It's not really an American thing now. It's still available. But it's different. It's more like a blog. It's more like a blog thing now.
Okay.
It's still there.
They said it was so creative, though. Like you had to really program. You were programming things in MySpace.
No doubt. Now, okay, when you got your Facebook page, you must have been in college when you got it.
I was not. I was out of college. I was not. I don't even remember how I had heard about it. Dan Fam said I never had a MySpace. I had a Moco Space back then. What
Moco
is
Space,
that?
Moco Space and MySpace came out at the same time. Moco Space was a dating site.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first official dating site. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that came out and it was real popular. But I ain't been on Moco Space until later on. You know what I mean? When I first came back to Buffalo around 2011. When I had a Moco Space then. But now I said that because actually was you in college? Because when Facebook came out, you had to be in college, or you had a college ID number to get in. Do you remember that? You had to have a college ID number because there was a college site first. All the colleges connected. I was living in South Carolina at the time, and I wanted to get into the college market because of the parties. I was a promoter. I was doing parties and stuff at different clubs. So one of my homeboys who was the alpha was like, yo, I'll let you use my ID because I don't have one. He said, I don't get involved in that. He was like, but you can use my ID number. So I used his ID number to get on Facebook so I could push the brand of, college parties. And it worked. I was packing the parties out. It was a promotional thing. It was a business thing. But all that being said, these platforms is made for business only. They made it free. The opportunity for people to elevate and to build the economy. That was the goal. After all these years, everybody was pretty much everybody was ratchet on these platforms. So now, at this point of social media right now, they are filtering out those people now. Now they're saying we messed up. That's why Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all these social medias, LinkedIn, is having a hard time these past 4 years cleaning it up, because they want to pretty much, a lot of lawsuits going on. They're going through a lot of things, and they're cleaning up. For me to say that, all that, you don't understand and overstand on that. This physical world is not free. Now this digital world is not free. So my question is, do you think this digital world is free? And if you think so, why? That's the question I want people to put in the comments. Now, I want you to tag a rapper, producer, a business owner, small business owner, people that want to have a business, people that's trying to get a business, people that have an LLC, is not using it properly. These are people need to watch this segment. This is very important. Do you think that this digital world is free? And if you think so, why? Why do you think it's free? Why do you think this thing here is free to do what you want to do, and then you don't, because you go to Facebook jail if you do what you want to do. You can't. They'll shut your page down. They'll shut down your monetization. They'll do a lot of things now because you can't do what you want to do on these platforms. You know what I mean? You can't. My next question is, what level of success do you want? It's tiers to this thing. People want to be successful. People want to go to the next level on these platforms, but they never have an actual goal of what level you want to be at. You want to be at the level of 10,000 people. Do you want the level of LaCour Ray? Do you want the level of Drake? Do you want the level of, you know what I mean? And then there's certain things you got to do to reach those levels. You know what I mean? And most people always go for the big one. And then when you go for the big one, I ask them all the time, do you know how to get there? They say they don't have a clue. So why would you have that goal? You always have a goal if you know how to get there first. My mentor told me that. Don't have a goal when you don't have no clue. Have a goal, a small goal where you know. Your big goals, you might not know how to get there. Don't do that. That's the goal after you reach a certain tier. Then you can be like, okay, I'm going for this right here. You know what I mean? And I've noticed even myself, I'm guilty of it too, because when I first got into social media and all that, and me doing my thing in music and me being a manager and me in the industry, in the corporate world, managing Bad Girls Club, Florina, and being involved, dealing with contracts, dealing with things like that. I wanted that level. Then you got to realize I didn't know how to get there until I had my mentors tell me, what level you want to be at. You know what I mean? When you starting something, you got to figure out what level you want to be at. Where take those baby step goals. You know what I mean? Because I had an artist come to me one time and say, "Yo, Joker, man, I want that Lil Wayne status." I said, if you want that Lil Wayne status, you need to stop talking to me then. You need to get to work.
Facts. We all want the gold, but we don't want to have to go through the trudging to find it. We don't want to have to take out that sludge hammer and start looking for the gold. We want the gold handed to us.
They were handouts.
Yeah.
Ever since we had this platform with Green Ties Media, and I've grown a lot. I've taught a lot. My mentors taught me a lot. I've mentored Vet Green, got her where she's at right now, and we talked about this off camera, off the platform. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you feel the entitlement is on an all-time high?
It is. And hey, Paulette, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you come back. I enjoy seeing the new names. I enjoy seeing people come back. I do. I feel that, and we talked a little bit about this yesterday, that, life is not on a billboard. You really have to go through the mud in order to experience the fullness of life and experience what it is that life has for you. Many of us, we are looking at the finished product, and a lot of the challenges come from social media, because people are looking at this life and they're thinking that people are just getting things handed to them, and that's not what's happening. I wish more people told the truth about the things that they have to go through. Then entitlement would be less, because people, again, are just looking at the finished product. They aren't looking at the entire process. It took some time for me to get from me making videos on my phone by myself, creating Think and Grow with Vet Green, because that's what it started from. It started from a healing process for me. I was going through a healing process. It started from that. I created Think and Grow with Vet Green. Then I was able to transit from that. I was able to transition over to Barbershop and Mike's. Thank you, Bro Mike. From Barbershop and Mike's, I was able to transition to the Think and Grow podcast over at the Evening Rush. So it took a process. It took some years for me to even get to the point where now we have our own morning show. Now I am co-host on a bomb-ass morning show. But this didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
But this started for me in 2015.
You forgot something though. You the owner of Green Ties Media.
Okay, bro. Okay.
You're the CEO of Green Ties
Media. Yes.
You're a boss lady now.
I am the boss. I'm the boss. But it took a process for me. And it also, I had to learn how to market myself, because I was just doing promo. I was just posting things without intention. I was just posting. I had no intent behind the things that I was doing. I was just trying to get likes. I was like, oh, they like that. Not looking at the insights, not looking at what people really gravitate to, because people gravitate to all of us for a reason. We all came with a divine responsibility, every last one of us. Thank you, fam. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I've been waiting for you to get on the couch, because y'all are the GOATs. Okay, that is going to be a pink couch interview for me. That is going to be an interview for me that is just going to be the interview of all interviews. But it's just working through the process, bro. And a lot of people don't want to do the work. That's what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't want to do the work. That's why I respect what Dan Brielle was doing. Dan Brielle was like, you know what? I don't know it all, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to take the chances. I'm willing to invest my money. Yeah. I'm willing to take some time to learn this, because I have this goal. I have these dreams. And it's not going to be realized without me doing the work.
You have to think about it. We have this platform. This is not free. This platform we're on costs money. Internet costs money. You know what I'm saying? Some of these commercials I have cost money.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you see that we do, it costs. Nothing here we doing is free. It's more than just coming in here and talking on a microphone. Okay? Now, I'm gonna say this to all you people that's on social media across the board. You know what I'm saying? And I think y'all need to highlight this right here. Because you're on these platforms, and between Meta, the Meta company, that is IG and Facebook, for those who don't know, it's over 1.7 billion people on here. When you post, not even 1% is seeing your post because it's 1.7 billion. You have to work towards that, and that's not free.
Now, if I have an ad going right now,
that's not free. If you want to reach 1 million people, that's not free. You know what's free? How many followers you got?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have 4,000 friends, that's not even free because all 4,000 they seeing your post.
Maybe 4 of them may see your post, and it's not because your content isn't good. It's because Meta is out to make money, and in order to make their money, they have to charge us. Nothing is free. Like we have to when I'm not even gonna say when Joker breaks down those posts to create these reels for us. If we want to reach more people, we have to put money behind that. Meta's not just going to open up this floodgate and be like, oh yes, all of your followers are going to see it. No, because all of our followers don't have time to every day be on social media.
Right.
Our followers don't have time every day to watch the morning show as we go live. So we have to let them know this is what's happening. I know you didn't have time. So because I'm putting a few dollars behind it, now you're going to see it.
Right. If you have, I'm breaking down the small numbers so I can have a better demographic of what I'm talking about. Say you got 25 friends, okay? 25 followers. You put a post up. It's going to take 72 hours for all 25 to see one post.
Mm-hmm.
That's fact. If you have 25 followers and you put one post up, it's going to take 72 hours for those 25 people to see the post once.
I feel like either we work with Meta or Meta works against us. We can collaborate together by paying our dues, continuing to be consistent with this thing, because consistency matters also. You can't post a couple times a day, get off social media, and then jump back on and expect people to see what you posted. You have to be active on it. You can pay people. You can pay people to be active. That's one of the services that we offer here at Green Ties Media. We will be your social media manager, because I know myself, it can be daunting. Social media can be daunting. I thank God that Joker is very well versed with the marketing tools, because sometimes for me, social media can be very daunting. I have to jump in and jump out, but we also have to remain active. If you can't do it yourself, pay somebody to do it for you. Pay somebody to do it for you.
Don't be afraid for all you my IG people. If you just using Facebook, you're not using IG, that's like buying a pack of Kool-Aid and just putting sugar in it and don't use no water. That's the same company. Why not use both? You know what I'm saying? You're reaching a different demographic of the people. And plus, on the IG side, please, people, don't be afraid to go live once a week. Don't be afraid of anybody that's in your circle that you're affiliated with. Go live for like 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes, that's all. Because all you're doing is boosting the algorithm back and forth to both y'all pages. And this thing called AI, artificial intelligence, is going to kick in and bring the intelligence behind it and bring more people that's intelligent enough to handle what you're talking about or what you're doing, to where they can engage who's not following you. Now that's free. Y'all got free stuff that they're giving us that y'all not even using. And this is a free 99 I'm giving y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people that, especially people that's trying to figure it out, that's how you figure it out. some things that small without even investing money. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that you know that's in the same wave of you, for example, I'm into marketing. I'm an artist. I'm a podcaster. I'm a DJ. I'm everything. So I'm gonna go live with somebody in that same wave. You know what I'm saying? I have like, I don't even know how many followers I got on IG on my page. I got a lot. I'm up there. I think I'm at 10K, I believe, 13K, something like that. And you know what I'm saying? And I you know what I'm saying? I might go live with. I try to go somebody live that does ads. I try to go live with somebody that's relevant, that's digitally relevant to where they're building something. Because you don't want to go live just anybody. You got to get to know that person and know what they're doing. That's why people always trying to get me to go live on IG. I don't know who you are. I don't know you following me, but I don't know. Do you do ads? I don't know, because I don't want you to mess up my algorithm. I'm very picky who I go live with. You know what I'm saying? But I know who to
think
reach.
about that.
Yeah. You got to be careful you go live, because it can mess your algorithm up as a business owner. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of business owners don't go live a lot. I know a lot of pizza places and stuff like that don't go live as much, but I know some do. Some go live with other pizza places, and they may have a competition going on, like who can make the fastest pizza or something, just to give that algorithm that boost to get some engagement of the people. And then they might take that pizza and say, y'all come down, we give like free slices. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. A lot of them doing stuff like that. That's the stuff that you can do to have fun, like businesses like that. You can do the same thing with music, with beat making. Y'all gonna be live making a beat together, and then they can be like, yo, the first person to inbox us on this trivia question will get this beat for free. You know what I'm saying? With a contract. Boom, boom. It's so many things you can get active on IG just as much as Facebook, because the meta algorithm is going to work for both. Whatever your algorithm is on IG is going to bounce to your Facebook. If your Facebook is bouncing, it's going to bounce back. So it's going to bounce out. It might take a minute throughout the time that you're doing it. It's going to bounce out. It's going to bounce out. You know, but yeah, what level do you guys that's listening, what level of success you want to be at? What level of success? You know what I'm saying? I know we want to be successful. We know you want to make money in your sleep. We know you want to be a millionaire. We know all that. But what level you want to be at every day, every week? Because I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to bust your bubble on this one. It don't take long anymore to reach a certain level. It really don't. It really don't. You know what I'm saying? For an example, 2 weeks ago, when we first got our like page for our morning podcast show, we was at 0 followers. Now we at 211 in 2 weeks. We didn't even have a goal. We were just doing it. But we got over 200 followers on our page in 2 weeks. That's over 100 people a week.
Yeah, I'm putting it in a chat right now, everybody, because that is a great question, a great segue into just life in general. What level of success do you want to be at? That's something that I asked myself this morning as I was getting prepared to be on the morning show, because some mornings I am dragging. This morning was not one of those mornings, thankfully. I had a really great night, you know, had a really dope show. It invigorated me. The feedback that I got was great. You know, everybody loved the fam being back together. It's been a while since we've been back together. And like I said, I got a really great feedback saying that I looked at Peace, and, you know, they love Jasmine and love Bro Mike and just love what it is that we're doing. So, but it also made me realize that I want more of that. Like, I want more of that type of success, because that was a successful show. Success for me does not equate to a monetary gain. Success for me is reaching the people that God told me I'm supposed to be reaching. That's success for me, because I know, and we both know that this is why we work so well together. We know it's coming on the back end. We put in the work now to prepare what it is that we're going to have later on. This is what you see. Hey, Lamar, what you see now is the work that we're putting in to prepare for the success that we're going to have. You're going to look, this is going to be history one day. People are going to look back at this morning show and be like, I remember when.
Mhm.
You know, like that's the goals that I'm looking at. I'm looking at, you know, Lamar's sketch show going to like SNL or something like that and doing what the Simpsons did, because the Simpsons started off as a sketch show.
That's
Well,
right.
I cannot remember the name of the lady whose show it was on.
The
What was
Tracy
it?
Ullman Show.
Yes, thank you.
I remember that.
That's where the Simpsons started off as that. And look at it like what, 30, 40 years later?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, we all have to start somewhere. So that the level of success that I want to be at in the next 10 years, oh my goodness, y'all. Like this, we are making history right now. That's the level of success I want to be at, where things like this is what people are going to be looking back at and be like, oh, I remember when Vet Green was on this morning show. I remember when Lamar was doing such and such. I remember when the Joker was producing these shows. That's the level of success I want to be at. And that's why I'm putting in the work now.
Okay, but I'll ask you this question. What level of success you want to be at by Christmas?
By Christmas?
Yeah.
By this year, short-term level of success, I want to have at least 100 more followers. I want to have at least and these are short-term because
these followers for your IG page or for the
morning show.
For the morning show? What we doing that a week? You do that.
Okay. And so my goal, and let me look back at my IG page because I do have a goal. I wanna get so right now on my IG page, and the thing I love about my IG page, everybody, is this is strictly organic. I did not. These are strictly people who really love my content. I didn't pay for these people. I did put ads behind it so they can see it. So right now I am at 2,465 followers on my IG page. I would like to increase that by at least 100 by the end of the year. So make that at least 25. You know what? I'll say 2,600. I want to at least increase it by 2,600 followers. And I know I'm going to have to put some ads behind that thing because when I put them ads behind it, it opens up the floodgates and I get so many.
I just set you up. So when we do a coaching, I know exactly what to do.
Okay, I'm ready for it because that's my goal, to at least increase it by at least 100 more followers by December 31st.
Yeah, my goal for this platform by Christmas, I want to be at 1,000 followers. And at that 1,000 followers, I want at least 30% tuned in live every time we go live. That's my goal.
Let's do it. I love that we're making goals. You know what? It's so funny. Today is November 15th. This is the day I usually make my goals for the new year. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. This is when I usually start my progress to that thing. What about you, Lamar? What do you want to have accomplished by the new year? And anyone that's watching, even if you're watching the replay, please do us a favor and let us know what your goals are, what you want to have achieved by the end of the year. And it does not have to be huge. It can be something simple, maybe signing up for a GED course, something simple as that. What about you, Lamar?
I don't know. Like I said, you know me, how I'm just like, I'm really conceited and cocky when it comes to what I do, but I'm really humble as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I know that I have certain short-term and long-term goals I have in mind, but I don't have a time limit on them. I don't know if they make any sense. I just got places where I need to be, and I don't know exactly what time I'm gonna get there, but I just feel in my heart that I know I'm gonna get there. So I know that. But realistically, because I try to think everything logically, because I can't live on cloud 9 forever. Realistically, I wanna have, before the end of the year, I want to at least have 2 sketches shot as far as my sketch show. And as far as the morning show, you guys don't know it. I've been playing in the back of my head, but I want to bring a guest on.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to bring a guest on the show. I'm trying to think of who it's going to be. It's got to be, for my first guest, it's got to be as close to perfect as possible. So I want to bring a guest on one day on the morning show, and I want to at least have 2 sketches by the end of this year, at least 2 sketches done by the end of this year and out and circulating in the public and all that. That mixed with a little bit of sketches I do by myself, I think that's a nice amount of content to roll into 2024 with.
That's gonna be dope. Yeah. Big shout out to Big Wig Entertainment. Y'all see that I'm representing this morning.
Yeah, you got you got the nephew.
Yeah. It reminds me of my father.
Yeah.
Big entertainment.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, that's what we talk about today. We talked about in this segment, you know what I'm saying, the headline, you know what I'm saying, real world is never free, but now the digital world is not free. You know what I'm saying? And I said, ask people,
Thank you,
do
my
you think
beautiful
that the digital
cuz.
world is free and why? And I see nobody didn't answer that, so I think they pretty much know is that you got to pay to play.
You
So
gotta
that's
pay to
the first thing.
play.
You know what I'm saying? Until somebody puts something in the post on a replay, you know what I mean? If y'all think this thing is free, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So even though you could get an account for free, it's not free because once you get it, people are not seeing your content unless you're paying for it. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And
unless
big
you're paying
shout out
for
to
it or
my
you put in that
cousin
work,
Jamie.
or
She
if you haven't
does
seen
she does the
seen
resin
do it.
art, which is beautiful. I got some coasters that I need to pick up. Hey, beautiful. I have some coasters that I need to pick up from her. Hey, Tiffany, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning.
Yeah, they say good morning.
Yeah, that's my man
Lamar.
right there.
Fam,
I
fam.
was,
And
I
then,
was
so
just
yeah,
talking
we'll
about
go
it.
into a break. I know the queen got to bounce
Yes,
and
I
do what she do
do. Hey, my
and
love.
do what it
Yes,
do and everything. And all that. Yeah. What's going on? Good morning, Washington. Good morning, no
my
doubt.
family's so beautiful. I can't even lie.
Yeah,
I just want to let everybody know as I transition off this morning that one of the things is that I've been thinking in my head, and I'm glad that we talked about it this morning, is okay, Bet, what level of success do you want for yourself by the end of the year? Thank you for bringing up that topic, Joker, because I think that it's time to set goals. I always do my goals around November 15th because I don't want to get overwhelmed. You know, I can't get overwhelmed by, okay, it's the new year and things didn't work out right. So for me, November is the perfect time to start working on those goals and start getting to a place so that when January 1st come, I'm already working at it. So there's no, oh, I have all of these New Year's resolutions. No, there's no New Year's resolutions. There's today resolutions. So I'm setting the goals for myself. Y'all heard me say I want 100 new additional followers by the end of the year on my regular Vet Green page. As far as the Vet Green Show page, you know, I really don't have a goal for that because those are mostly podcasters. So it's fellow podcasters. So I guess I would like to grow that one by at least 20. You know, at least 20 additional followers on the Vet Green Show page. Right now I'm at 594. And everybody, these are all organic followers, all organic. Yes, be ready so you don't have to get ready because yes, that part. All organic followers, everybody. I don't mind doing the slow roll because I know these are people who really like my content. So I don't mind doing a slow roll. And then when I put an ad against my content, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Listen, my marketing manager got me right. If you look at some of my posts, they're in the thousands, like literally. And the only reason they're slacking right now is because I've been slacking. That's the only reason they're slacking. And I'm the first to it.
That's right.
You know, day,
there's one thing about the algorithm. The algorithm do build how you build. If you work for 20 days straight, and you take 2 days off, the algorithm will work for them 2 days off. The algorithm will always gonna work because you already did be consistent for that long period of time. So the engines are still moving. You know what I'm saying? So don't get discouraged if you stop for a couple of days and you've been going hard for a long time and you know, and all that. But if you stop for a long time, then the algorithm is going to relax a little bit, wait for you to bounce back on. But once you bounce back on, the algorithm is going to recognize who you are because y'all have a relationship.
Yeah. Even on my slow days, my reels get over 100. And that's my slow days. That's just me not. That's just the algorithm saying, okay, I see you trying a little bit, so I'm gonna try a little bit.
That's it. The algorithm is like God to me, man. That's really a of the Most High for real.
Yeah. When I'm consistent, though, I can see the difference. I can see a huge difference in my consistency. So everybody, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Just be consistent and like Cuz said, be ready so you don't have to get ready. I love y'all. Long life. Make sure you have a wonderful day on purpose. And I will see you all later tonight. Make sure you check out the Vet Green Show. Hey. My internet is about to act up. The Vet Green Show tonight at 7 p.m. This is Where You At Wednesdays. We are going to check in with self because I think it's very, very important. You need to recognize how you're feeling inside because you are dealing with the public. You are dealing with different personalities, and how you show up is how you're feeling. So if you show up and all you're experiencing is negativity, all you're seeing are the bad things that's going on right now, check in with yourself, because chances are that's because you are feeling negative inside. So I like to feel positive inside so I can see the positive things about life. So I'm going to leave you all with that. I love y'all, and make sure 7 p.m. tonight, we'll be here.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Lamar, and I'm the creator of a new sketch comedy show coming soon called The Sketch Project. So come check us out. It's funny as What? I can't say bro, you. Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You'll put the fun in funny? Yo, who write this Oh, I can't say neither? Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You'll love it like Jada loves Tupac. Wait, what? Too soon? Just watch the show, all right? It's funny and I'm broke. How's that? Is that better?
What's up? It's your boy TP, man, and we here again on OTM freaking
Sunday.
Come on now, you know you've been paying attention. But you back. What's up? Welcome back, man. How you feeling?
Good.
You feel
I'm
good?
Always good.
Smith, you had to bring it back, Smith.
It's mandatory.
It's mandatory, brother. You had to bring it
That's
back,
the
man.
Princess of Tampa. 813.
Come on now.
Canary, the big one.
Come on now. Talk your. Come on now.
Miss Viral.
Come on now.
Miss 600K.
Come on now. That's all you.
Yes.
Tell the people your name again.
Canary Yellow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who you got with you today? You got somebody with you today?
The Nolly Red.
Ooh. So you ready to snap?
Hold up.
Oh, what's up?
Hold up.
Talk to me.
I know this y'all show, but this my show right now.
Okay.
TP, I want you to be my hype man. Mike Smith, I want you to do my ad lib.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all ready?
Get my
You
swag.
say I'm doing your ad libs? Okay.
I'm
Wait,
the ad lib.
I'm the hype.
You the hype man. I'm the
All
ad
right.
lib.
Okay.
Yo.
Let's
do it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Mo Dub.
Drop that beat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Canary Yellow on the check-in.
Yeah.
OTM freaking Sunday.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Mo Dub.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm small, but I do it be like Red Ross. I'm a young goat. I'm a young boss.
Talk to me.
I spoiled, I get what I want, no matter what it costs.
Okay.
You ain't got yourself together, that's your mama's fault. I put it on, I be dripping like a pot of salt. Lemonade, I'm a squad, yeah, we taking out. She said she had a dick canary, tell her knock it out. I'ma talk the talk. I'ma water walk. Y'all paid for the flow, I get money out of time. I can't let you have none, cause I wear half a mile. Killer diamonds on my neck, I like doing shine. Look me up on YouTube, I hot to find. You come for me, then my daddy come for you.
Who else?
And he won't come along, he gon' bring my uncle too.
What else?
Everything on me yellow, but the money blue.
What else?
Everything brand new, I'm acting brand new.
What
I'm
else?
the best, nothing less, I'm a princess. I ain't got no time to stress, cause I'm too blessed.
No.
I be slayed every day, you looking like a mess.
Oh, God.
You make mediocre music, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God.
I've been rapping since 3, this ain't new to me. I said I'ma go viral 2023.
Okay.
Ray Charles to a header, then seeing me. I'm only 7, but I still who they wanna be. You can say what I do, you can have a seat. Kids love me, they put my music on repeat. Canary Yellow be the name, you gon' remember me. I ain't leaving no crumbs when I come to eat.
Ain't no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary Yellow.
You can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Hey, no crumbs when I come to eat.
Canary
Hey,
Yellow.
you can't stand me, you can take a seat.
Canary Yellow.
Canary.
Yeah.
Hey, you an idiot, man.
OTM Sundays, man. Canary mother freaking yellow.
Mo Dub.
Canary. Yeah.
I can't wait till she get older. I can't wait when she hit like about 16, 17 years old. She should be a monster by then. She gonna have a decade in the game.
Yeah. Okay. She official. She just put a freestyle up there yesterday on her IG. That was crazy. She funny as all the way. She said she kept it real though. She kept it real on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like especially I like the part I go get my daddy and he bring his uncle too.
That's right. He ain't coming by himself. He gonna go get my uncle too. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
I was like, yeah, I'm a dad. That sounds just about right.
That's right. That's right. If my grandbabies thought they're gonna say, I'm gonna get daddy, and they're gonna bring my grandpa too, because I'm coming. That's a fact. Yeah, shout out to Canary Redo and Nolly Red. I ain't hear Nolly Red rap yet. I think she sings. But that's her little sister. So what I'm saying, they from Tampa. Try to get on the show, and I'm about to design her some shoes, painted drip. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The mother gave me her size already. You know what I'm saying? For her new video, she gonna drop. I'm gonna do design the sneakers for her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some bling yellow Air Force Ones or some.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta throw some hot little yellow up in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
bling. Hook her up with her name on the side. You know what I'm saying? I might put that slogan on the side. Hashtag go get my uncle too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna put that little thing on the side. You know, shout out to Canary. I love her, man. That's no doubt. I'm gonna have her on the show.
I love it. That's hip hop. I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? We got rap going on, a lot of rap going on. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Top of the dome.
That's her just busting the 16 over a beat.
Top
you know what I'm saying? No mumbling. Even though she was 6, I understood everything she said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's hip hop.
Yeah.
To me, that's hip hop.
Yeah, shout out to Canary Red Lil Yellow. This is gonna be awesome to have her on the show. You know what I'm saying? And hope she can bust a freestyle, on top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? When when she get on here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Goldie in the building. What's going on? Good morning. Yo, we got something to talk about, man. The sports.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about them Buffalo Bills firing that offensive coordinator?
We called it.
We called it out.
I'm telling you, like I said, everybody who watching, I know y'all watching, y'all see Joker and then y'all see the free 99 and y'all be like, man, a lot of stuff that he say be coming to fruition. The Spotify stuff is coming to fruition. Listen to me, people. I know what I'm talking about as far as the sports. I knew it was going to come. Didn't know it was going to come that fast.
Yeah.
But I knew that it was coming. All those mistakes that was made are not the players' fault entirely. They can't give 100% of the blame to the players. A lot of that blame is a part of coaching and discipline. And the discipline comes from the coaches. When you have, I think they say 4 penalties, average a total of 74 yards in the last 3 minutes. Yeah. Yes, that's a coaching problem. I am so glad. I wish Pittsburgh would do the same thing. Fire the offensive coordinator, and like I said, just begin to start off fresh. The sooner you rip that Band-Aid off, the sooner the cut can heal. And they had to hurry up and rip that Band-Aid off. Somebody said on the comments on the Bills Mafia page has said that why fired the offensive coordinator, Josh Allen played like ish. Okay, let me answer that. Let me break it down. Let me break it down into sections here. Okay, break it down like a fraction. Go ahead. Break it down. Okay. Now, Josh Allen plays football. He's athletic, correct? Yes. Do we all agree with that? I agree with that. He's one of the athletic quarterbacks in this age of football. Do we agree with that? Yes. Now, if you have an athletic quarterback, he does not have control of the playbook all the time. He's a captain, but it's a captain for a reason, because the captain speaks to the offensive coordinator. Stupid. You stupid person that put that in the comments. Okay? No. Now, if Josh Allen wants to do an action play
He knows his players. He has a relationship with the quarterback coach. He has a relationship with his wide receivers and tight ends. They practice this during practice all the time. The playbook is at playbook F1. That's the one that he loves. F1, F2, all the way down to play number 57. Them the ones they practice all the time. They know that's going to work to play against a certain team. But then you got the offensive coordinator going to playbook G1, run and play the Cooks. Okay, Cooks shouldn't have fumbled the ball, agree, but that play didn't supposed to be played. So whose fault is it? Is it the offensive coordinator's fault first or Cooks?
Like I said, the more and more I look at the play calling, it's got to be the offensive coordinator. We said it a million times on this podcast. I can't say a million, but at least 3 times where Cook ain't that type of back. You know what I mean? The play that he fumbled on, he was going between the tackles again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's not that kind of player.
You're expecting him to fumble the ball, drop the ball, you know. You expect, because that's not his, that don't match the talent of where he's at.
No, like I said, if anybody watches the game and watches football, if you compare a Derrick Henry and stand him next to Cook, you're going to see a vast difference. You're going to think Cook a cornerback or a kicker or something compared to somebody like Derrick Henry. That's who's supposed to be going in between the tackles and guards. You take Cook and you put him outside. You emulate teams like the 49ers and what they do with McCaffrey, and the Saints and what they do with Kamara, and the Chargers and what they do with Eckler. I can watch a full Chargers game and Eckler will not run the ball behind the center one time and have 106 yards rushing, 7 catches to 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. They are utilizing their players. That's the main part of football, especially I think it's more important in football than any other sport, is utilizing the strengths of the players that you have. Stop trying to make players into something that they're not, because this is football. It's not going to happen. These players have been these players since high school.
Right.
Since high school. All four grades, all 4 levels, all that. They've been what they are, and then you finally sign them to this multi-million-dollar contract and you want to turn them into something else, and you wonder why it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Let Josh Allen be Josh Allen. Let Diggs be Diggs. Let Gabe Davis be Gabe Davis. These are talented football players. If you let them be them, you will see positive results.
Yes.
Bottom line.
I'm going to say this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if they didn't fire that offensive coordinator, Bills would have been done. They know that. You know what I'm saying? We broke it down yesterday. Who we playing? With the last 7 games? How many games you gonna win? How many games you gonna lose? Now we have the quarterback coach as the offensive coordinator that knows Josh Allen very well. He knows the playbook very well. He knows what works and don't work.
Yep. The key is, like, just like we said, mathematically, I'm sure mathematically they could possibly get into the playoffs, but realistically, we know that that's probably not going to happen.
I'm going to say this. They have a chance to win every game, rest of the games now.
Yeah. But I'm going
to predict we're going to lose 1 game on the rest of the game with the quarterback. Quarterback coach being the offense. We're going to lose 1 game on the rest of the game.
That would make us 6-1 throughout the rest of the thing, which would give us a final record of 11-6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that might be good enough because the AFC is crazy. That might be good enough for the last AFC spot. That might be good. As I say, mathematically, we're not out yet. But just like you said, we would have to go on a crazy tear.
We would definitely have to beat the Jets. We will have to definitely beat Miami to even get that slot, number 1.
Yep. And just like you said, I mean, with them already losing 1 to Miami, it would have to be a wild card spot. It would have to be a wild card spot.
And we would have to beat the Cowboys, and we would have to beat Philly, because the Jets beat Philly. I believe Miami beat Philly too.
Yep. Miami beat Philly too. With that being said, like I said, it's going to be rough.
We got to beat them 14 automatically.
Even think about getting to the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Didn't even think about it. Got to beat those 4. Automatic.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are 2 really, really tough wins. Even at the Bills being at 100% and working everything like it should be worked, that Dallas defense is something scary. That Philly offense is something scary. You know what I mean? That Dallas defense, Micah Parsons, the way they use him and utilize him, they're a perfect example of utilizing the strengths of your players. That
know
they
what,
can
though,
put him at linebacker, defensive end, all that. So that
Jeff
defense
said we don't need the Bills run the ball enough. You know what? It ain't the point of them not running the ball enough. Run the ball where it need to be run at. You got to have a proper running back or a proper. Cooks is down the middle man, run through the middle. Keep Murray at that. Use Cooks like they use Thurman Thomas.
Yep.
We got
They
blocked
figured it out.
today.
They figured
We
it
got
out real
blocked
quick in the
today.
90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Thurman was that kind of back at Oklahoma State. They did their research. They looked at the tape. Okay, this guy is amazing. How can we get his style? Not just him. How can we get his style and integrate it into our offense? And then the K-Gun was born. One of the most beautiful hurry-up offenses that's ever been ran in football history. And that's because they paid attention to their talent.
They need to get back. They need to do. They need to do the hurry up offense. No hurry up offense. They got to do that because they did it. They did it when they played against the last game we played. They did that. And they did very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did very well with that. Jim Kelly
that's
and Thurman was in the court in the locker room after that last loss against Jacksonville and told them, y'all have the ability to run that no huddle with the athletic ability that they have, the talent you have on the team. Y'all can shake the whole world for the rest of the season then.
Yeah.
Now the quarterback coach will come, they're gonna start doing that. Why do I tell you?
Yeah. I wouldn't even mind seeing some run pass options like Philly run with Hurts. I wouldn't even mind seeing some of those with Allen. Not a whole bunch, but I could see like 2 or 3 a game. I could definitely see that. I agree, but I'm saying regardless how they run the running back, we just don't run the ball enough. And I've said that before. I agree. In today's NFL, you can't hand the ball 7 times off to your running backs and expect to win.
If they run the ball enough and we're 14 runs for 10 yards, then what you gonna say?
Then now you got to pick the problem. Now at that point, it's either the offensive line or the actual running back. At that point, you know what I mean.
So you can't really say that either. So it's like you gotta set where the strengths are. Cook running right now, that's not the strength. What Murray running right now, that's the strength. That's what he does. Then they trying to use him like they supposed to be using Cook, and then he gets stuck because that's not his way, his running way. You know what I'm saying? He don't do a swing out. Swing out play is not made for him.
No.
That's made for Cook because he's quick.
Yeah. They could do that back in the days when Murray was in Dallas or something, but now we to that older end, that upper half of Murray, he's starting to hit what we consider old to be for running backs. I think he's 31, 32. So he's starting to be what we consider old to be as running back. So if they utilize the weapons they have, like I said, correctly, I really don't see how they lose many games.
Right.
Murray only got 5 or 6 carries in them anyways. Make them all in the red zone.
That we have is impossible for that happening. It's possible. It's all about timing. You know what I mean? Because Josh Allen can run too.
Yeah, and don't forget we got really two good tight ends that can block really well. They put Knox on one side and Kincaid on the other. You can do a lot of running with a 7-man line.
There you go. Now we talking science. Now we talking science football. That's what I'm talking about. See, these are the things that's going to change with the quarterback coach being the offensive coordinator, because he knows he focuses on not just he's a quarterback coach, but I also believe that he is also the tight end coach too. So he knows those areas very well. He knows those areas. And you're going to see the difference when we play this coming Sunday. You're going to see the difference of how things will go in that first quarter.
And
we playing this week.
I really hope so, just because it's like I said, there's so much talent in Buffalo that I really hope that they, like I say, utilize it correctly. I'm about to bring up the schedule again for the Buffalo Bills, and we can look at it now Now with the new offensive coordinator, I wonder if that number is going to change.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, with a solid offense. Now, this is me doing projection as far as the Bills offense running at top tier as best as it can run for the rest of the season. Let's say
go ahead and tag like 10 people as Bills fans. Tune in.
Okay.
We got the Jets this week. Okay, we got the Jets this week. We playing the Jets in Buffalo?
We can take the Jets. Perfect offense, good offense, no turnovers. We can take the Jets. So that's 1-0.
Yeah.
At Philly.
Now, hold on. With Philly now, it's not the defense.
It's the offense.
It's not the offense. Not even that. But Buffalo is not. Know what's going to be a problem with Buffalo? Their special teams going to eat us up. That's what I'm worried about.
They do got one of the top
special teams. The putting special teams in Philly and the kick. Yeah, they got to kick over their head. And then the putting, if we putting at the 1 yard line, trust me, when that young boy get that ball, he gonna run up at least 40 yards and put you right in the red zone. The special teams for Philly is gonna hurt us. And not the offense. I'm not worried about the offense. I'm not worried about the defense. I'm not worried about that with Philly. I think we can adapt since we have an offensive coordinator now. I think we can adapt. That special teams gonna kill us. That special teams with Philly is gonna be the weakness of Buffalo. That's what I'm worried about.
That's going to be a hard one. I'm trying to think of who I want to say for that one. So let's say, for argument's sake, we're going to say they 1-1. Let's say they lose that game in a heartbreaker, last minute field goal. Let's say that for argument's sake, because I can see that game really being a shootout as far as points wise. I can see that being a 35-28.
If Buffalo scores first, we're gonna win.
Okay. I can see that.
Never lost to the Jets when he scored first.
I see that. And it'll depend on who get that ball coming out of halftime, too. That's been a real big deciding factor in a lot of these close games lately. You can trace it back to that opening kickoff from coming out of the second half on what happened. So that'll definitely matter a lot, too. So let's say 1-1. 1-1, week 13, we got a bye. Week 14, we go into Arrowhead to face Magic Mahomes and the Chiefs. I think that these Chiefs, if the Bills play at top tier performance, they can beat these Chiefs. They might have been able to beat last year.
After that bye? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, after that bye, nice little rest. Whoever injured can get healthy and all that. With that being said, and they go into Arrowhead too, which is not like they're not familiar with going into Arrowhead and balling out. You know what I'm saying? They went to Arrowhead and balled out before.
You take 50% of the stadium too.
Yeah.
It was my 50% of the stadium, so it's like playing at home.
So let's say they beat the Chiefs. Now we had 2-1. 2-1 going and Dallas comes to Buffalo. Week 15, Thanksgiving. That defense is crazy, Joker.
Yeah.
That defense is crazy.
That's what I worry about, the defense and their special teams off.
Yeah, their special teams. Yeah, special teams is good. And I mean, depending on what Dak show up, if that 5-touchdown, 500-yard Dak show up, mixed with that defense, they are really, really, really hard to beat.
Josh Allen got to show up.
Yeah, like he got to show his whole entire behind. Like
he's
gonna have to have one of the best games of his life.
Because he missed the Thanksgiving. He's undefeated on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why I say it might be some magical stuff that come up just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going. That memorable Brett Favre father type game. He gonna need that type of game.
But guess what though? Well, his brother's injured, so Diggs' brother won't be playing. He's out for the season.
That's a plus.
So he's not gonna be checking his brother. So that's a
plus. That's a plus.
Yeah.
So
I'm going Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo by 3.
I'm going to go Buffalo on that one. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm really trying to think of how this is going to play out, man. And that defense is crazy. But then again, it could take a lot of advantage on the defensive side. Like I can see the bad Dak showing up and the Bills getting 2 or 3 turnovers, especially with it being in Buffalo. They play a lot better at home with that crowd and that mafia behind them. So let's say, for argument's sake, I give them the win. Let's say I give them the win.
3. I give Josh Allen because he's undefeated on Thanksgiving. He's missed Thanksgiving. He's not going to take that L and mess up his reputation of being Mr. Thanksgiving. He gonna get the turkey leg, him and Diggs. I think Diggs gonna put on the show because his brother's not playing. Nobody else on that team can check Diggs. He's gonna break a lot of tackles.
Yeah, nobody did. As far as their secondary, they don't got it. Like, even if they take their best secondary person and shadow Diggs all day, they can't do nothing with Diggs. Their defense as a whole is amazing, but the weak part of their defense is their secondary. That front seven is crazy. It don't make no sense. It don't make a difference because they usually shut a lot of things down before you even get to the secondary. But that's where Dallas is weak.
Diggs ain't afraid to go up the middle. He ain't afraid to do a slant in the middle. They're gonna do that all day long.
Yeah.
I can see them doing that too with if Knox is healthy, do it with Knox. They can't tackle Knox either. So I know Knox should be back 100% by then. You know, it's a lot of big different things. You know what I mean? And I hope our kicker is healthy enough to, to kick, because he always shake up kicking and with the Cowboys for some reason. He missed one last time we played the Cowboys, and I'm like, I'm hoping, he stepped up. But yeah, I get Buffalo by 3.
But Buffalo by 3? Okay. All right, cool.
Maybe overtime.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves us at 3-1. Going into week 16, where we go into SoFi Stadium, one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world, against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh yeah, we'll beat the Chargers.
You should beat the Chargers. It depends on, like I said, they're another one. Offense is crazy.
Yeah,
their defense can be really good or mediocre because they got that Mack and Bosa combination.
We'll beat it by 10.
But you beat it by I can see them beating the Chargers. Like I said, this is with the Bills offense working at complete optimum performance. I can see them beating the Chargers.
Yeah.
That leaves us at 4-1 now. 4-1, week 17, New England. That's an easy dub. I think even with the Bills not even playing at 100%, that's an easy dub.
They're gonna blow the boys out. Yeah, they're gonna beat the boys by 14.
So now that's 5-1. And now we go into the last game of the year, week 18, into Miami to face Tua and the Dolphins.
That right there, depends what record they have. And if Buffalo wins all these games to lose one, and they win all their games, they'll be tied. Whoever win this game will get the division.
And that's what I was about to say. I was going to be like, it'll be tied. And then we had that conversation of whether Tua would be starting or not, depending on how things went. But if things go how we're talking about right now on this show right now, he would have to play because the neck and neck race would be too much at that time. He would have to play just for playoff implications. With that being said,
they'll be tied. And Miami beat us last time. This win right here, that win right there will definitely give, because you got to think, that's gonna be the showdown.
That'll be a showdown, and this is my thing. This is where I hope that.
Let me ask a question. Okay. What time do they play?
Ooh, that's a good one right there. Let me find out.
What time do they play?
And they don't got the times on here too. Hold up. I'm breaking the Buffalo Bills schedule up. And like I said, I mean, I don't know that that offense is not crazy, but it's fast.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that offense.
What's going to happen is because what time they play, though, what time they play is they might change the time on us.
Oh yeah, hold up. And now I'm looking at it right now. And then right now it got to be determined. They got a time for every other game besides for that time.
And I know why. Because the Bills, that's gonna be the late night game. That's gonna be an 8 o'clock late night game. They're gonna change that to the late night Sunday night football.
Okay, because like I said, it's weird too. Like
that's
for instance,
Christmas, that's Christmas Day, right?
No, the Dolphins is January 7th. For Christmas, they got December 23rd. That's the Chargers game.
Yeah, Christmas
that's the
Eve,
Chargers
right?
game. Yep, that's the Chargers game. And then, if I'm not mistaken, hold up, because now I got a lot of the times. The Cowboys is December 17th. That's not even a Thanksgiving game like we thought it was.
Yeah.
Hold on, so I'm gonna break it down right now. So the Jets is 19th. The Eagles will be November 26th.
That's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's Thanksgiving. Bills and Chiefs is December 10th. The Cowboys December 17th. The Chargers are December 23rd, and the Patriots are New Year's Eve. And then the Dolphins is on January 7th.
Yeah.
They
They're
don't
gonna
got time for the Dolphins game.
They're gonna be a late night game. If that comes to the point for the playoff spot, they're gonna make that a late night game. 8 o'clock, 8:20 game.
This would be the most ones, and the the Chargers on the 23rd. That's an 8 o'clock game too. I think, as far as in recent memory, I think this is the most primetime games Buffalo Bills have had in one season. Like forever. Yeah. They played a Thursday. They played a Monday. They played a Sunday night. They've literally done every primetime game, and now it's looking like they're gonna be on New Year's Eve and Thanksgiving.
That's right. Yep.
So I mean, with that, with what we just went through, in the Miami game, if it's just like you said, if it's a primetime game, I will have to give it to the Bills. If it's a regular 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock game, I had to give it to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I would have to give it to the Dolphins. Just that the Bills, especially Josh Allen, plays a little bit different when the lights is bright and the lights is on. You know what I'm saying? He gives a little bit more. So that's gonna be 50-50. So that leaves us. Let's say they win. Let's say let's say what you say come to fruition, and they make it a primetime game, and they take them out in primetime. That leaves us at 5-1 for the rest of the year. 5-1 for the rest of the year. Like I said, could get us a really nice wild card spot.
Yeah,
could really get us and then the only problem I don't like about that is
we probably end up playing the first round of the playoffs. You probably end up playing Texas or Jacksonville.
Yep. Maybe the Chiefs, depending on what they do. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of the year. I can see them landing that number 2
first
spot.
game. That's going to be in Jacksonville because Jacksonville beat us in the season.
Yep.
And we played Texas. We beat Texas, didn't we?
Yeah, but it'll only come down to the tiebreaker if the record are the same. I think Houston will have a better record. You know what I'm saying? If Houston got a better record, and if it's not tied, that win is not going to come into play. When you that last wild card team, you pretty much got to depend on being the road team on every game that you're going to have for the rest of the playoffs. You're not going to play at home one time.
Right.
Take it from a Steelers fan, where we won the Super Bowl being the 6th seed, and we literally had to win 3 home games to get to the Super Bowl. They're going to have to, 3 away games to get to the Super Bowl. They're going to have to win on the road 3 times. And against, like I said, a stacked. The AFC is starting to get stacked. You got your Jacksonvilles. You got your Baltimore. You going to run into one of these teams. And I hope they got it together by then. Because if they play like they played last night, they're going to get annihilated. I mean, last time, they'll get annihilated by any of these top-tier teams they got in the AFC right now.
Right.
Any of them.
And then you got to think about, too, with the Jets, it's possible that Rodgers will be back in the last 2 games of the season.
I can see that. I just hope that it don't rock the boat, because I believe they're trending upwards right now, even with him on the bench. I don't believe they're where they want to be, but I believe that they're going in the right direction. They got a lot of young talent over there. They got a really solid defense, and they got a decent little line. I know Rodgers got injured with the Achilles and all that, but they really don't let that many QB pressures and QB hits through. That's how Wilson is able to do half of the things he do, because he's not an under pressure type of quarterback. If he gets over 200 yards, they were blocking for him. You know what I mean? So I just hope they don't rock the boat with him. I would, especially with his age, I would just keep him on the, you know what I'm saying, on the bench till next season. I wouldn't even chance it, because you're trending in the right direction, and I don't believe he's going to make or break it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they go automatically to Super Bowl contenders if he comes off of his Achilles, you know what I'm saying, injury. That's 1. 2, he's not a standstill type of quarterback. He might not actually run, but as far as in the pocket, Aaron Rodgers is one of the best at evading pressure and sliding to the side, to the right side, and buying that 3 or extra 4 more seconds to make a play downfield. On the Achilles, you can't do that. Let that man breathe. And if you really want him to do some damage for your franchise, you just start back fresh next year, man.
Yeah,
they won't listen to me. But
extra step makes a big right. The extra step makes a lot. Means a lot.
It does.
The extra pushback, the extra you got to use extra arm strength, because you can't step to it like you want to. That's more strain on the shoulders.
Yup. Yup.
Okay.
That's why I said, especially with his age, if he was younger, if he was a 23, 24-year-old quarterback, trust me, I can't say throw him in, but throw him in. One, he would need the experience, and two, he's 24. You know what I'm saying? But with his age and the type of injury, I would just, you know what I mean? They won't listen. Like, as soon as he gets healthy, they'll throw him back in. I already know how the NFL goes. Just for ticket sales alone, they'll throw him in. They'll throw him in just to sell out, just to say, hey, Aaron Rodgers is playing. Yeah. But he shouldn't play. Even if they get close and he gets close, they should just fall back. Because I believe that they don't need him right now. They want him, but they don't need him. They are trending in the right direction. Wilson's playing a little bit better. Garrett Wilson is turning into a premier wide receiver. Like I said, that line is doing. And Breece Hall, some of the moves I see him make are really, really phenomenal. As far as natural physical talent and ball carrier vision, he is one of the better people. He just can't stay healthy. But some of the shifts and cuts I see him make are amazing. He's definitely going to be an amazing running back once they get everything together. I think they got a really solid nucleus, and don't rock the boat right now.
Right.
Don't rock the boat right now.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Buffalo got hope now since they fired the offensive coordinator. The quarterback coach taking the place of the offensive coordinator. We see hope now. We see some possibility that Buffalo will win. You know what I'm saying? Most of the games now. Is we got hope on some things, so that's cool. Let's get to college basketball. I ain't gonna get to click on the link, but they saying that LeBron's son ain't doing too well in college ball. They lost the last 4 games or something like that. He only averaging something like 6 or 7 points, 3 rebounds, a block, and a steal.
Yeah, I mean, and the one of the areas of college sports that's really taken a high step up as far as talent, because a lot of these foreign players are actually coming over here and going to school now instead of just coming over here and going to the NBA. And some of them are actually staying in the NBA. I mean, staying in college for like 2 or 3 years and then going to the NBA. With that being said, the college field is crazy talented right now, and I don't think that LeBron James Jr. can hang. Honestly, and I feel bad to say that, but it's the same thing with the Ball kids and stuff like that. Like even LeVar Ball knew that he had to send his kids overseas because these kids overseas is coming over here and killing the Americans, and killing them. And that's what happened.
On the link, I haven't seen no stats, but there's a lot of people in the comments saying that he's terrible.
He's not terrible, but he's mediocre. I've seen him play. He's mediocre.
People really down them. I didn't really click on it yet, but I did see Mashburn Jr. is doing amazing. For New Mexico. Jalen House, Eddie House son, they both did triple doubles 2 games in a row. They both had triple double. 2 games in a row. Now the draft, they leave early in this draft. That'd be an amazing draft to see Mashburn Jr., Jalen House. LeBron want his son to be in the draft too. You know what I'm saying? This coming year. I think that's going to be real big. I want to see Jalen House. I think Jalen House and Mashburn Jr. is going to definitely make an impact in the NBA.
Oh yeah, especially Mashburn. Out of the 2, I like Mashburn Jr. the best, and Mashburn Jr. game is really tailor made for the NBA. I think if they had more NBA rules in college, I think he would average more points and his stats would look a lot better because his game is more tailor made for the NBA. Like his dad was the same way in the fact that not their games are the same, but you could tell in college that he had an NBA style type game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? With that being said, I like Mashburn Jr. because his father was his father was the power goer. He go in the hole a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His son does that, but he has a nice little pull up. Might be a James Worthy with the little fadeaway. Yeah.
Take one of the whole back fadeaway. He got a nice little mini hook. He's like I think 49% at the free throw. You need to get that percentage up on the free throw line.
Yeah.
I think throughout the season, before the draft, I think he could really that percentage go up a little bit. His rebounding skills is like his dad. Good post game. I can see he got a little bigger. It looked like he put on like 8 pounds worth of muscle.
Yeah.
His endurance is better. He's quicker and faster. His jump and releases is like his dad's more. So at least he improved in that. This beginning of the college season, but it's good to see him and Jalen do a triple-double. Games in a row.
Oh, yeah.
But New Mexico's undefeated right now. So,
yeah.
I was right there living. I lived around the corner from the college, living in Albuquerque. So I lived right around the corner. I was living in Albuquerque. So, yeah.
Yeah. With college, is weird. I always say it's going to be that one, like, sophomore or junior that we never heard of before that has, like, the most amazing year ever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of the people we expected. You know what I'm saying? Jalen House, Mashburn Jr. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of people that we suspect to actually be good. And if the draft was to start right now, people that would be lottery picks. But there's going to be, and there's always somebody. Like last year, it was Cade Cunningham, and it was, wasn't it? But there's always somebody who just pop up out of nowhere and become like the best player in the world.
Right.
So with that mixed in with the talent that we know about, especially talking about Bronny, I don't even know. Like I said, if he gets drafted at this point, if the draft was to start right now and he got drafted, it would be purely off of his name and not off of his talent. Unfortunately. Just because not saying he's trash, but he can't hang with the top 50 players in the world right now. And that's what the draft is. It's the top 50 players. It's only 2 rounds, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's only 2 rounds. It ain't football. It's 9. It's 2 rounds. Every team pick twice. And that's it. You get 50, 60 picks, and then everybody go home. With that being said, I don't think Bronny is in that top 50 or 60. He get drafted, it will be to put asses in seats, and it will not be because of his talent.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Jalen House, I love he goes to the hole. He penetrates the ball very well. He don't shoot as good as his father though.
Yeah.
Eddie House was a 3-point shoot man. He was the dog. He was a dog, boy. He don't shoot like his dad, but Jalen House got a nice 8-footer. Nice little 8-footer that he masters. He mastered that 8-footer coming down the court.
He can get that 8-footer when he wants. That's the important part. A lot of kids got 8-footers, but can they get that separation? Can they get that one-on-one? And he can get that separation on a consistent basis to get to where, like I said, ISO Joe was one of the famous people. He couldn't shoot everywhere on the court. He only had like 3 or 4 places he could shoot on the court, but he knew how to get to those 3-4 places whenever he wanted, and that's what made him dangerous. I can make this 10-footer all day, and I know how to get there all day long. So now you're not going to be able to stop me. I think that Eddie House Jr. is like one of those players where I'm not going to bust 3-pointers on you all day. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to step, shoot it, and walk away. I'm not going to do that. But this 8 to 12 feet, I'm real comfortable in here, and you can't stop me from getting in here. I'm going to get here, and I'm going to eat. I'm going to get my buckets.
Yeah, you could definitely going to foul me or whatever, and I'm going to get the free throw. I believe Jalen House free throw percentage is at 56%, I believe.
Yeah, you can't do that. Not in the NBA. Not today's NBA. Because especially thanks to Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
When the Hack of Shaq thing came and became a thing, you definitely got to have a free throw shot nowadays because you can literally lose games. You will literally lose games not being able to shoot free throws nowadays.
Yeah, facts.
You got to shoot them.
No, we're going to take a little break for a music video break, and then we'll come back, and we're going to have our last words of the day, all that. Live here on the morning show, we got my man, 4-Star Lamar, talking sports and all that right here on the morning show. Yo, no doubt.
Give me all you got and give me the rest. Yes, you're talking to a real goddess. Yes, God bless. Still fresh off of Essence Fest. You're my you this, tell you that. Did you remember to tell them that? Oh, that I always had your back. I'm a rider till the wheels go round and round and spin off into infinity. So this image of me might be what it clearly might need to be. You're my latest, my baby. There's never, no, never, no, never, never, no, no duplicating. No, I waited so patient when you're not around. I simply hate it. I ascertain sometimes I might be scatterbrained, and my heart is certainly not all terrain. That's so lame. So may I obtain some Novocaine. May I never complain when there's champagne. I check the mark like a trademark. A whole rider, theme park, a double park in front of Central Park. The black Joan of Arc, always sturdy, never no question marks. Wonderful, a wonderful life. Such a vibe when you're here by my side. Wonderful life. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. My lace, my greatest. There's never, no, never, no, no, no duplicated. No, it is amazing when you're not
Yeah, we got to try that vodka right there. Get some of that vodka right there. Get some of that on New Year's.
I was about to say I gotta try some of that. I'm a huge vodka fan, but I dip and dabble every once in a while. I'm a tequila man myself.
Do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the AU. I'm gonna get some of that AU by Thanksgiving. I'm gonna get some AU. I'm gonna get that passion berry. I like the little mixture they got with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that joint, man. Go to the, what I'm saying, see if I can holler at the liquor store, see if they can order it early. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause some liquor stores have it, some don't. But like I told Vet, if you want to get that in Buffalo, I think the only liquor store in Buffalo might got that is the one on Delavan and Hagen. They have all the exclusive liquor. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure they got that on the shelf. And if not, they can definitely order it for you ASAP.
Yeah.
And they'll call you when they get in, so make sure you come and get it. But
that's what's up. Yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm pretty sure they got it there. They had all the exclusive liquors, man. I remember when Ciroc was Ciroc, they had that. They had the little mini bottles in the front, for the low. And there's a new vodka coming out, and they promoted it, whatever. And I got a whole case of the mini bottles, but I'm pretty sure they got the cans of the AU vodka, the mixed drink, also the wine coolers, and I'm pretty sure they got the vodka too. I'm pretty sure they got it. So y'all can
definitely check them out.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. Get some that AU vodka, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by the morning show. You know what I'm saying? What's the last word you can give to the people right here live here on the morning show.
Like I said, you know me. I always try to, you know, I mean, I got this light. You know what I'm saying? I got this glow. I got the Bruce Leroy glow around me. I know I do. But like I said, be humble. I'm also humble. I also know that any of this could be taken away from me at any given minute. I know I'm on borrowed time. You know what I'm saying? So be humble. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the journey, and I want to thank my actors and actresses. I had my first 2 table reads this week, and I plan on shooting this weekend for the first time. So, like I said, So appreciate the journey. Be humble. That's my main thing. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Be confident. Be cocky, but also be humble. Know that you are a human. Know that you're a human being, and mistakes happen. They just obstacles, and go through them. And just if you humble and you realize where you at and where you came from and where you want to go, the getting to that destination is a lot easier.
Yeah,
a lot easier.
I agree. No doubt, I agree. I'm gonna say this. Those that been grinding, you know what I'm saying, and been on their little lane. Continue to be consistent and persistent in what you're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep doing what you're doing. I think when you're consistent, and I know when you're consistent, new things come, and you learn new things when you're consistent, and then you can adapt to it, and then you can move forward a little better. You know what I mean? You can maneuver a little different. You know what I mean? So when you're consistent, the growth is already going to be there. You just got to be aware of that growth there, so you can go ahead and grab that wisdom and knowledge and keep going, go to that next level. I'm gonna say that. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna say that be consistent and persistent with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything will come to you.
Consistent and persistent. I like that. Consistent and persistent.
Yeah. Definitely. Cause I know me. I learned from experience from that. You know, I'm in part of my career now where I'm pacing myself, and I don't have to really go hard. I go hard, but I don't have to go hard. I pretty much know my niche. I know my fan base. I know my audience. Even when I'm doing the podcast thing, even I'm coaching and stuff like that, I know exactly what to bring to the table. So it's not really too hard for me where I'm stressed. You know what I mean? It's really I know what I need to be doing, and I know. You know what I mean? I know just to know. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. So I just know, and I just go for it, and I be consistent with it and persistent about it, and I learn from there. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at in my life right now, in my career right now. Once I go to that next tier, I know it's gonna be hell. I'm waiting on it. I know it is. It's gonna be there soon, but that's when the transition is different. And I'm preparing myself for it. I'm prepping myself for it. You know what I'm saying? For that next level. You know what I mean? As far as the comic book and stuff, because in 2024, it's almost gonna be like 60% comic book. You know what I'm saying? Everything else gotta fall into place. But I'm going hard. I'm putting together the project right now. The project building, I'm drawing that right now. So people can know the project building where they grew up at, Hot Nicks, Raw Nicks comic book. I got the canvas right up here behind here to do the canvas work for the main one of the ideas of the main cover of the comic book that I'm doing on this canvas right here. I'm gonna be working on that soon. And y'all gonna see some growth on that coming up. So
yeah, I'm ready. You know me, I'm ready. I love creating. I love creating. I love, you know what I'm saying, just making memorable and classic stuff. You know what I mean? That's one of my goals in life. And there's many mediums to do that. It's via film and video, it's via comic books, it's via novels, it's via everything. Is multiple ways to create. And I just love to create, man. I love to just see things come to life. So I'm ready.
And hopefully by around next month, I'm gonna be focusing on the theme music for it, because you're the voice of Hot Nicks, and Bars Bangers the voice of Raw Nicks. So you know what I'm saying, I'm focused on the music part of that. I think I'll probably get Stu Bangers, or I might get Stan the Man to produce the track. So I'm putting that together. That'd be one of my agendas for December. Getting ready for the music part of it, the theme music for it, because it's gonna be a soundtrack with it. It's gonna be a CD with it, with the comic book. It's gonna be comic book / a novel where you can read the narrator on the side, with the scenes. So it's gonna be I do that for the audio. 'Cause I want to do an
Okay.
audio book for it, comic book for it. So too. So it's gonna be something different to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it. I like it. I love the
Yeah.
idea. I love the fact that a lot of black people who have, you know what I'm saying, we done lost is gonna be, you know what I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
showcased and remembered in that. I think that's really cool. You know what I mean? That's gonna get people's minds and Google's working that don't know
Yeah.
who a lot of these people are. They definitely gonna start doing their due diligence and research on who Marcus Garvey is and who, you know what I mean, all these people are. Crispus Attucks. I mean, the list can go on of just people that you can use, and I'm just really excited about it. I think the possibilities are endless with something like that. I think something
Yeah,
like that catch, and sky's the limit, bro.
And I'm also gonna put in all the things that black people has invented. Because you know what I'm saying, a lot of the things that the people know that black folks invented, I'm gonna have their names coming up on certain things. Like Hot Nicks might say something like, he ain't gonna say I'm at the stoplight. He said I'm at the, you know what I mean? The person who invented the stoplight, which is the black man. He's gonna say his last name. I'm at, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I got you.
So you teach people that, what's this that? He said, yeah, the stoplight. What he, you know what I'm saying? Them are the names of the people who invented. Black man invented the wash machine. Black man invented the door stopper, the doorknob. Black man invented peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna say spread that peanut butter on my bread. He gonna say his name. He'll spread that on my you know what I mean? Extra
George
on
Washington
there, you know what I mean?
Carver. Put some at George Washington Carver on my jelly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from a freak like that, man. And like I said, they're gonna have their own slang. You know what I mean? With the hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Grab me that red Trayvon. You know what I mean? I'm wearing my Trayvon today. It's cold outside. Grab my Trayvon. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be a lot of little things in the comic book to help educate young folks of Black history. You know what I mean? Our fellow legendaries. You know what I mean? I decided to name the high school Martin Luther King High School. You know what I'm saying? The college is gonna be Malcolm X University. You know what I'm saying? That Hot Nicks, the college man, he gonna be going to that school. And also, and plus the projects that they live in is called Marcus Garvey Project. So
yeah.
So it's gonna be. I'm building the buildings right now. It's looking pretty good. It's looking like a project for real.
That's
I'm working
what's
on a
up.
small little thumbnail of it, and hopefully I'm getting another big canvas and do the whole city. I'm gonna do a whole city of the streets and everything and the projects. You know what I'm saying? The corner store where Mr. Floyd gonna be at, the old man to represent George Floyd. I might draw him to look like him a little bit too.
Okay.
Mr. Floyd spot at the corner store. You know,
you gotta give him that old school. The black dude that always owned the store had that Kango. You gotta give him that old school Kango real quick.
Yeah. So it's gonna be very something for the kids to know the history. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna have merch with it. My first set of T-shirts gonna be the welcome to Marcus Garvey Project T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the first merch I'm gonna be releasing from the comic book. So it's gonna be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be off the chain. Yeah,
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. So yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna end this bad boy with a nice little video, man. And you know what I'm saying? And we here every morning, Monday through Friday. From 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But on Thanksgiving Day, we will be on at 8 a.m. to 11. So we're going to be live and direct. I'll probably be in the kitchen with doing the show, cooking. We're going to be playing a lot of music videos. Anybody have music want to get played on the platform, let it be listener friendly, clean, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Send your MP3s in, you know what I'm saying, and all that to get that information. Is that you can send it to any one of our emails. You know what I'm saying? You can send it to Vet Green's email. She'll send it to me. You know what I'm saying? We'll play as much as we can. If you want to skip the line that day, you know what I'm saying? $20 in the cash app. We'll skip the line. I know we're gonna get a lot of emails, a lot of music videos. Skip the line for music videos gonna be $50. I know a lot of people will be sending music videos in and all that stuff. Make sure they're clean, friendly for the families, because we're gonna have a lot of young folks tuned in. This is a family-oriented platform, so make sure it's clean. So your artists need to start doing clean, especially you rappers need to do clean versions anyway. You know what I mean? No doubt. So you can be on a lot of platforms, and you're cutting yourself short. You're cutting yourself short from, if you don't have clean music, you're cutting yourself short off the internet of at least 3 million people. Easy. So there's 3 million people that's not listening to your music if it's not clean. So just saying. Just saying.
Anything. Have both versions. That's what I say. Like, that's what I'm doing with my show. Have both versions. Have a clean version, because just like you said, that extends your marketability. Now anybody can listen to your stuff because you don't have any cursing in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, it's always smart to do both. I can't see why somebody wouldn't. Or at least if you're gonna just pick one, pick the clean side.
That's right. Clean side, baby. So we see you tomorrow morning. Same place, same time, right here on the Morning Show Podcast. Yo, we out. Peace.
I wanna go outside.
Last night I think I fell in love again. After holding you in my arms, I get lost in your eyes, girl. I touch your hand, you grab my fingers, and your touch, it was oh so sweet. Every time you smile, you reminded me that every day I thank God for my blessing, so precious to you. Baby, wanna give all I got provide every single second. Every day I wanna thank God for blessing me with someone as perfect as you. No matter where you are in this world, baby, know that Daddy got you. Now I know that life will try to throw you struggles, and I know you're gonna endure your own pain. Daddy said he will catch you when you fall. I pray that I'm here to see you get older, have a family and raise some kids. Every time you smile, you reminded me that every day I thank God for my blessings, so precious to you. Baby, wanna give all I got provide every single second. Every day I wanna thank God for blessing me with someone perfect as you. No matter where you are in this world, baby, know that Daddy got you. Every day I thank God for my blessings, so precious to you. Baby, wanna give all I got provide every single second. Every day I wanna thank God for blessing me with someone as perfect as you. No matter where you are in this world, baby, know that Daddy got